3 thumbs up. How is that possible? Oh, I have glasses on. I reach for these glasses. These aren't as strong, but these glasses make me think of Nancy. My YouTube jewelry shopping friend who passed away 2 years ago, this past Christmas. Are you on? Why is my coffee not real warm? Let me turn it up. I got so sleepy after I ate. We went to Costco, did all that walking around. No, I didn't wear this to Costco. I come home and got comfy. I can't see the damn button. There it is. All right. Maybe I should change glasses. Ain't nobody here. I stayed at Seuss to the bitter end while I was in and out. I got some nice stuff. I love that wide bracelet I got for $120. She should have weighed that. Damn, that thing's amazing. Because mine, it's not similar, but it's got that same width and that nice heaviness on your arm. And one of the links in between is broken. It's not like I could I could probably just put a jump ring in there and not worry about fixing the existing jump ring because it looks like it's broken. It's not just a jump ring. It's attached. It's soldered on. So it's amazing what product will do. And a round brush and a flat, what do they call that? Flat comb? I hardly ever use it anymore. Straightening iron. Excuse me. Just came out of the laundry room. I've been running. Costco, cooking, putting shit away. Shopping. That's hard work. It's hard work. So I'm going to do a real variety of stuff today, y'all. Some of the bangers from Friday night. I'm going to carefully get them out of the box. No, things have been fine. You're right, Billy. So I need to just cut it because I don't have time to do this all the time. Because, I got to have product, which means leaving it in there in the shower and hanging out in the shower while it's sitting in your hair. And then product afterwards and below drying and flat iron and blah, 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 blah. So it's not really bad where it actually is. This is where it was at before when I just one day went whack. And no, I wasn't in a crisis. I wanted to cut my hair. All right, I'm gonna have to keep these glasses. Those others are not as good. Or I should say my eyes are no longer that level of bad. Hey, Shell. Leonore, sweetie. I tried to buy that torque from Sue because I thought I needed torque because I get asked for those torques all the time. But I need them because they're 3 different sizes. So I want to know, how big of a torque will this pendant fit? How big will it go? I want to know if the seller does that sort of thing, demonstrates that. But they're vastly different. They're longer. They're fatter. They're different. Those are 2 different, way different. And this one's a skinny mini. This is like your normal average. Get off of there. Your very average, torque. I was gonna go in my armoire, my big jewelry box, my jewelry armoire. I don't know why I call it that because they sold it that way. So yeah, it's stuck. Their marketing worked. They worked their magic on my brain. So I think I'll do some of the stuff I didn't get to Friday night because there's some really great stuff in there, and then sprinkle in between some rings and some other stuff, just other stuff. That way, there's a price point for everybody and something for everybody. I've learned. I took off jewelry I was wearing. I know because I'll be tempted to sell it. And someone asked, and they would ask. I only have 2 finishes because they're lightweight. Well, the one is just get out. Yeah, it's get out, but it's also light. And the other one is super light. I got from Dina Marie. I think it's some kind of balsa wood or something. That was nice, huh? You guys are very thoughtful and very kind. It's always makes my heart feel good when I get the friend request. The gift tos. Very nice. he's been quiet, and I thought, well, if I don't turn out the light on the way out of the room, maybe he won't like notice, because I've been here a lot today. I've been in and out, but I've been in here a lot. And he thought, well, she's just working. I don't have to worry, which I don't know why he does. But now he realizes I'm doing it. He's like, I remember being locked in the family room yesterday. I'd sure hate for that to happen again. Okay, he's a sucker for food. Well, this is laying here, so let's do it. This one got missed. I did. Yeah, I think I'm going to go camera down because it did make it easier. It makes it easier showing. Okay, my ring display. Make sure I have the ring size because I was messing with rings. Out, hairy thing. I don't want hair in this room like the rest of my house. It's awful. Cleaning hair is just my life. Cleaning freaking hair. That's right, it fell, and I said, I don't care. I don't need you anymore. Okay, where will you be safe? Well, you're not going to fall. How about between this box and this chest? There. I have a lot of these rings are sized anyway. This is a Desert Rose Trading. This one goes on the big Mac Daddy, not the Mac Daddy. Well, this one's good too. This is right at an ounce. This sucker. But I never did get to my drawers to see if I had more of these because I think I have one that's comes a little bit to a V. It's not one that has the notch. It's a gradual and it slopes. I use that one for my big pendants when I wear them. But it's a Desert Rose Trade. It's just the pendant, not the torque. Turquoise. It's pretty big. And the Desert Rose Trading is inside the bail. You could put this on a strand of turquoise. I have a triple strand. I don't think I have a single strand. Okay, this one is 2 6/8. No, that ain't right because then that would, yeah, okay. That would actually be a proper number. Okay, it's about 2 and I don't know, 7/8. It's right there. It's close to 2 inches. I didn't get the width. A smidge over an inch. Very nice. Desert Rose Trading. I doubt you'll be able to see that mark in there, but you might. It's pretty big. I think it's on this side. Anyway, it's in there. All right, so it's a Desert Rose Trading. Okay, so it's about 2.5 by 1. Starting bid on this big boy. I made sure I was clicked into there before I walked away from this earlier. Okay, that's so weird. I started at 45. It's a good price on this. I sold a bunch of these. I did a bunch of these. I should have tidied up over there. I didn't even think about tidying up over there. Oh, it's backwards. The torque is backwards. Okay, genius. This is a nice big pendant. Desert Rose Trading. I love that when it has the ribbons of matrix. It's very pretty. All right, so starting this at 45. It's in there, right? Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey. You are not a proper bag. You have those weird, flimsy bags. There's real crinklies, like the ones with those tarnish cloths I send y'all sometimes. How that paper is. Stuff drives me mental. I don't have far to drive, okay? Make sure I don't knock over any boxes over there today. Oops, am I backwards? I am. It is warming up. Are you staying on this time? Yes, thank you. when coffee gets cold, it actually warms it up. I'm going to stand up so I can reach into that box and not be reaching blind, risking life and limb. I'm grabbing what's on top. So we're just going with it. It's going to be a real mix because after the fall of 2026, everything became discombobulated. So we're going with it. We are going with the flow. It'll be a surprise to all of us. Ooh, this is nice. This is a nice big Taxco. I have notes, but we're going to do it again. How's that? This one is 2.5 inches wide. And the opening, the gap is 1.5 inches. And from front to back is 1 5/8 inches. All right, so this is so this is going to be a 7.5. And this is Taxco. And I think this is carnelian. I'm not sure the stone. But let me double check my test on this. This has been around a while. I'll be honest. Yeah, you're just going to go up into, yep, the normal. I don't know what it is. It's a beautiful agate. How's that? It's a beautiful agate. Oh, let me give you the width on this. At its largest point, the width is 1.25 inches deep. Here at its deepest width, because it is mid-century, so it's asymmetrical. It comes wider here, and it is graduated. We can see that stone, I'm just not sure of. I thought it was carnelian, but it doesn't really fall into quartz as deep as I would want it to, but it looks like natural carnelian. But an agate is fair because pretty much everything's an agate. Every gemstone is an agate, so I'm covered. It is an agate. I am accurate about that. Stay. Man, I lose. I think that's an R. TR51? TC51? Don't know. Which way I like it? I think I like it with the asymmetrical going up. Yeah, I like that angle. It's very symmetrical. See how it is here? So it's round, and you got the linear planes here, and you get into more geometric forms here. And this is kind of like, I don't know, a type of triangle. I forget the correct kind. It's geometry and jewelry, really, isn't it? It is. Let's weigh this bad boy. It's heavy. Stay. But it's just so mid-century. This is so harder than beat of the 70s, the early 70s, actually. I think it came on harder than it stayed. The drugs of the 60s were just too influencing. 39.39 grams. Interesting number, right? Oh, wrong symbol, lady. Okay. That's a really good price on this. This is good. This is so atypical. Oh, see the jackets back there? I was looking for a jacket to wear, and I kind of want to wear something kind of into spring look. They don't fit, and they're 3 different sizes. Go figure. If anyone's interested, let me know. I'll show them to you. I've also got some vintage gowns that I spent stupid money on them, but I'll sell them really reasonable. I love vintage gowns, stuff like that. I just love vintage and antiques. So they're in really good condition. It's not something they wear all the time, So they stay in the guest room closet most of the time. But once in a while, you want to feel glamorous for some stupid reason. Whatever the reason, if it makes you happy, do it. Right? Right? I was going to say isosceles, but I thought my grasp of language was so bad yesterday. It was just, I mean, words were just escaping me. I thought maybe something did happen in my brain Friday night. I couldn't think of torsade. Do you know how many times I've said torsade in my little vintage loving life? Yeah. Nobody wants this. It is large, but everybody's got some man in their life they could drop 120 on and really impress them. It's really nice. I'm looking to see if you can make it smaller. You could, because this is open 1.5 inch. So, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit and just hold this a really long time, get it really warm, put it on the mandrel, my bracelet mandrel. I've got the hard one and I got the wood one too. Oh, I got to show y'all this. This is so funny. This is funny. What was I talking about yesterday about the CW, about Supernatural, right? This is what a fan I was. My husband comes home from the grocery store a couple weeks ago with this. I know, look how old they are. I'm like, that's Dean, or is that Castiel? Okay, Misha Collins, that's Castiel. Jared, that's Dean. Of course, look at me. I'm just wrinkled. That's Dean. Oh, actually, he's very handsome still. He looks kind of douchey now. I know. It's like, who the hell am I to speak? But isn't that funny that my husband brought me that home? And I was just like, I haven't watched it in years. Well, that's not true. I think a year ago I was really bored. I told my husband, there's nothing I want to watch. I said, I think I'm going to watch Supernatural. I had to go through a lot of the first season. Like, I just can't watch that one. Like, yeah. The ghost on the bridge, that lady and that can't go home. There's certain ones that's like, I will watch the stupid ones, like the Scooby-Doo one. I just said that. Ooh. My woo is on. I may be clumsy as hell, but my woo is on. My woo is it. We're pretty close to the eclipse, aren't we? Plus, we're getting alignment. Well, let's hope I stay on the good side of it. But look, they put a Scooby-Doo thing in there. But isn't that crazy? I looked at him, I said, where'd you get that from? Because they're your guys. You love those guys. I'm like, yeah, I did. I said, you know what? Just thank you. That's just really thoughtful. I was like, what? It was super thoughtful, okay, but it was just a little weird. It was quite weird. I just feel good he was thinking about me. I forget what he said about that on the way shopping. I forget what it was. He's like, well, you've always been really nice to. I always thanked him for the markers and the pens because they were just in the drawer. And like, but you still thought about it, so thank you. I appreciated you doing it. And he's like, well, you're nice to me. Yeah, I am. Didn't I have a box? I always look on the floor because it might be there. That's not it. Well, you could be safe. Nope, not there. There. I just told Kirsten last Thursday that, because she was saying, how do you stay married that long? And there were people married crazy years, 50-something years, and, we're older. Oh, we looked at this briefly last night. And I told her, and this is true, I really do this. Am I going to divorce him over this? If it's no, it's all right. If it's something I really don't want him to repeat, like, I don't know. It's been a long, long, long time since he's done anything that ruffled my feathers a bit. Of course, I'm pretty independent. But I just say it once, like, hey, honey, just, I'm not mad at it. Just, could you try to not do that again? Like, call or whatever. And that's it. That's the end of it. I'm not going to bring it up. Just if he does it again, then I might act a little bit differently. I might not be Well, honey, could you just? I'll be like, what the hell's wrong with you? This is a 6.5. Feels bigger than a 6.5 when I have it on. Could be 6 3/4. I'm just saying it. Way it fits on my wrist. I think this could go to 6 1/4. Anyway, it's sterling silver, marcasites, vermeil, amethyst. I don't think it's any other stone. I think it's all amethyst. Wait, is that blue? No, it's just the light. Okay, it's all amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see who made this because I didn't ever bring this before. I kept it. I might have brought it once upon a time. Before I just got desperate for bracelets in my life and just started stacking the hell out of them to make them fit. Oh man, it's worn out. I don't know what's above the sterling. I mean, it's literally just a tiny bit of, I don't know, it's just like a tiny line. There's hardly anything left of whatever was there. So this has got some age on it. Or just someone wore the heck out of it, right? Well, it's looks like it could be Mexico, guys. Because of these hinges, how this is made. Each one of these. And it's a box clasp. So it probably is a 70s, maybe into early 80s piece. Nice box clasp. It's got the single lock. You do need to push it down to put it back in, though. It didn't snap, but it's shut. Okay. And the side lock worked for me. It's charmed. All right. That's so beautiful. Yeah, it's 22.9 grams. Woo-hoo-hoo. But I need to sell it. So damn, I'll start this one. I'll start at 40. Should be at 60. I would normally, even me, Miss very inexpensive, I would have started this at 60 and considered that being very nice. Gina, isn't it beautiful? What is making that noise? I think I'm on a piece of bubble wrap. Because it sure is making a racket. Yep. Get off of there. Get off of there. Okay. You can go in there and make sure there's no dog hair on you. Nope. That's the difference. In the hallway, because he lays there so much. Oh, good grief. I have to use a broom. And that kills my neck and my shoulders. I don't know. I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about, having to use a broom on the carpet. But it works when other stuff just won't work. That is gorgeous. Tell me what? What's wrong? What's wrong? I don't hope I'm like hanging out or something. If Happy Ducky finds something for $25, gift it to her from me. Oh, Denise. That's so sweet. Is Lucinda here? She buys from Lucinda a lot. I'm trying to think what she buys from Lucinda. Rings. She does buy rings, but I don't remember her sizes. Let me ask Lucinda if she, yeah, she's around. I was just talking to her a little bit ago. All right, we're having a discussion. I'll have to read the discussion later. If you're watching this, Lucinda. Do you happen to recall Happy Ducky's size? Because someone wants to gift her something if it comes under $25. And honey, I wouldn't know, but I know you sold quite a few things to her. Hit me back up because I'm live right now. Get over here and help me. I'm kidding. She knows I'm kidding. She knows I'm crazy, yo. Who got this at 40? That's right, Gina. It's really beautiful. I love this thing. I fell in love with it immediately. It didn't find its way out of my jewelry box until I've been doing really good. I'm proud of myself. I'm really, for once, thinning out because I realized you're just buy sizes that fit you. Quit hanging on to stuff because you just really love it and you'll make it work. No, you won't. It's not going to fit good. It's not going to feel good. You're not going to wear it because it's not the most comfortable, best thing you've got. She's on here. Hang on a second. I almost wrote this under down. Happy birthday, Gina. Very tiny. 4. Ooh, okay. I have those. I have those. Thank you, honey. I sure do. We'll find her a ring. So I guess I better do it. So remind me before you have to leave. Let's just find a ring. Let's find Happy a ring. Because she is a sweet, dear girl. And she's always there for everybody else. And just nice. She goes into everyone's chat. She's just sweet and nice and friendly. All right, this says 5. The 4s might be mixed in with these. I did have a bag that was marked 4, but you know, I've dug through these bags a few times. So if she throws a 4, there's a good likelihood one of her fingers on her hand is going to be a 5, because my pinky's 3.5, and then this one's a 5.25 or 5.5, depending on the style of the ring. So that's another thing too. So I think if we just stay small, we'll be good. Let's find her something pretty. If she comes in, y'all just hush. I'm just going to say, like, okay, I got it, Martha, whatever. And I don't think Martha's here, so that should be fine. The first one, I pick it up. It is a 5.5, but boy, is this pretty. Let me look through. Okay. See if I got a flat 5 in here. Here's a flat 5. I don't think so. Let's see. Ooh, this is pretty. All right, I think either one of these are going to be really good. Exactly. Lucinda's a dear to answer me so quickly. I'm sure she's got stuff to do. She has to work. She's been visiting everyone's channel, and she needs to work too. I was watching Sue today. I love to watch Sue. Here's a 5 that's really beautiful. I don't know if she's Christian, I think people who aren't, though, wear crosses, right? That's awful pretty. And it is Sunday. I'm going to leave that up to you, Denise. It's a size 5. It's bound to fit one of her fingers if she's a 4. Going on my own dinky hand experience. Okay. This is beautiful. I'm going to double check the size on this, because this is Ashley's writing, and she had the middle. It's a 5. Okay, good. Back in your little spot. I don't want to drop it all day. Thank you. I think you're going to agree. It's a size 5. This is so very pretty. You're just going to be right back in this spot, aren't you? Hang on, I will, Deborah. Thank you. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's really pretty. Looks really new inside, too. That or it just cleaned up really well. It's like butter. And I'll just do it at 20 if you want to get this for her. If you want to see other choices, I can show you. What? What did I do? No, I'm sorry. Denise asked for this ring, honey, so I have to sell it to her. What are you looking for, sweetie? Read Che. All right, let me read Che. Oh, no, I don't know Che. Why don't I know Che? Oh. Okay, Stinker, then you get to pick your own ring. This is a size 5. I picked it because even though I wasn't sure of your religious status, I think it's a really beautiful, sweet ring. And this one, I'm not even going to tell you prices because they're all going to be 25 or under. I'm doing deals on rings for a while. And then I thought of the blue rings. They're so pretty. This looks like chalcedony. This looks really, really, really nice. Really feminine. Really, just, you'll see. Hold still. Yes, it is. Yeah. Look at this blue. It could be aqua. I mean, it does test to aqua, but so it could be aqua or chalcedony. Either one. I don't care what it's called. It's beautiful. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. What is the size on this one? Uh-oh, don't lose the bag. Oh, I didn't have it in there. This one is a 5.5. So the cross is a 5. This is a 5.5, and it's to die for. Oh, wow, I didn't even see those stones on the side. I'll check them, but my God, that's absolutely stunning. Oh, hush, Ducky. We do not deny people the ability to gift around here, whether you like it or not. If you really don't want a gift, I'm going to take what I would have given you and give it to somebody else, so you might as well take it. I'm giving it away either way. I love you guys. Just a little. I don't know what this is, y'all. Oh, it's pretty. I don't know if it's glass. They call it like borosilicate, real fancy name, which just means a type of glass. But it's fancy sounding. This feels really tiny. Of course, it could just feel that way. Oh, how funny. It's a 5 3/4. So we have the cross is a 5. This is a 5.5. And this one is 5 3/4. I think that is probably a glass, but I don't know for sure. Older ring. Okay, so you have to pick, darling. Well, I'll let Denise either pick someone else, or I'll pick, if you don't want to pick someone. Or you can just say, never mind. They're all beautiful. We're doing this one. It's size 5.5. I think it's chalcedony. It could be aqua. It certainly is blue enough. It would be heat treated, I mean, because it's really blue. Let's see if I can hit these little stones. Are they stones or are they silver work? They are so little, they're going to stay a mystery. All right, I'll do this. Ducky, you're a turkey. Well, now you guys know if you want to do a gift, then you're just going to have to be prepared. I should have just picked something, but damn it, my focusing is really, really, really bad. Let me try to clean the lens a little bit. So I'm going to close the... No, I can't get... I can't reach it if I close it. So, close your eyes. I'm about to attack the lens. This is not probably going to work the best, but it's better than nothing. Uh-oh. There we go. I killed it. Okay. All right, anybody want this ring? I'm going to have to adjust my lights. I had this one over here because I like having this one pointing down over here when I'm working, like testing or just examining jewelry. It's nice to have a really bright light over here. Well, I'll bring you. I'm going to pass on that one unless somebody did want it. Okay. Alrighty. This is beautiful. This is Native American. I don't remember who it is. This lapis and mother of pearl. Yeah, I put the camera down and grab a necklace. That makes a lot of sense. Let me see who this is. Pretty sure it's on the back and not. Could you? What are you doing? How in the world did you do that? See if I got this the right way around. I think that just says H and then sterling. N as in Navajo. No, wait a minute. GB sterling. GB. Or if that's a Begay, or if there's a George Begay. I think this is a Begay. Because I've had this one a while. I don't know why I just don't wear lapis. Not a strange thing that I don't wear lapis. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. I think it is a Begay. I think it's George or something like that. This is GB. And this reminds me of that. It's such a nice inlay style. So pretty good. Good stones. Really, really pretty lapis. 8 mil. Quit slipping around. I forget that the magnifying glass, the loupe, actually reverses your vision too. It really does. It's like, what are you doing? It's not showing it. All the pyrite in it. Anyway, this is a nice square chain. My silly fingers. Silly fingers. Forget what they call this chain. Spring ring. It's gonna hang at 17 inches. It's probably, so I was an 18-inch chain, but it's gonna hang because it's a little stiff. It's gonna hang as a 17-inch one. So Native American, 18-inch chain. I'm gonna say this is an Navajo, and it's gonna be 18 inches, and I'll do 45 for the chain. And with that pendant, this is a really nice juicy pendant. It's got a pretty big bail on it, so this is probably great on. Again, it was got to be a single strand of gemstones or a normal size cuff. An average cuff would work too. Oh, I only held it for a minute. I think you're gonna work just fine. That you're right this time. Yes, works great. Yeah, chain's pretty cool. Okay, I have this off. Uh-oh, it's gonna be one of those days. I'll confess, I did hit my vape. I needed it. Man, I've been running all day. That laundry really kicks my ass too. I'm just wondering. Where did I lie the chain down? I thought I just kind of let it go down here. Oh, I'm sure I run across it as I'm going through these. I'm sure. Well, here's something nice. Here's another chain. There we go. I do have some chains. I have a few, if I reach them. Who knows where they're located now? I did have them in an order. Saying, there's your bag there. But not anymore. This is 25.4 grams. This is a nice cross. Cross on the brain. Beautiful chain. Just really intricate design. But I didn't find a maker on there. I don't recall. I think it's just Italy 925, or maybe just 925. I don't recall. Nice big juicy lobster. Maybe that's an M. So it's got M, I suppose. But look at this chain. Where's Wendy? This would be up her alley. I wonder if Wendy Wolfwalker's back. She was traveling. I wonder if she's going to be back for a show this week. I don't know. But Tanya's on. You know, last week, was it last week? Yeah. I had the time wrong. I said 7 Eastern. It's actually 6. Isn't that really nice? This is extremely nice. Clearly, it's got to be a handmade ring. I mean, man, see, the language thing is really bothering me. This one's gonna hang like a 19-inch, so it's a 20-inch end to end, but it's gonna hang at 19 because it's has form. It's a stiffer chain. Works like a bicycle chain. That's what it reminds me of, especially the way that it moves. I mean, it's super smooth. I'm gonna start this one at I'm doing 120 on this one too. This is such a rare chain. I have never seen this chain. I mean, look at the forms in the center. It's got the X's. It's also, the holes are also like a diamond shape, kind of geometric and curved on the sides. It's just really nice. It's built so stinking good. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I had to find the chain because at 45 the chain went with it, sweetheart, didn't it? Yeah. It does come with that chain. I'll know it when I see it in the bag, though, because I remember this piece. I do. It's so odd that I don't see the chain. I mean, we'd have to be right here. It's the current one. Uh-oh. I knocked myself out of the room. Well, I know I took the torque, but I didn't bring the ring way over there. I took the pendant off the chain and then reached to get the torque. No reason to bring the chain up there, but I'm gonna look anyway because it's a good point. It's a good point, but it's not there. Might have slid on the edge of the computer. That happens. It'll show up. I'll make sure it's in her bag. If I can't find that one, it wasn't something I can't have something that was equal to it. Here it is. I put it back in the bag. What kind of psycho am I? What kind of psycho am I? Thank you, Billy Dog. I appreciate it, darling. Thanks, Leslie. So the chain comes with that. This chain, this is kick butt. I may have to keep it. I mean, because, wow. I mean, if you could feel this, the way this feels, it just lays completely like flat against your skin, and it's just smooth. It's like butter. How funny that I put it in the bag. Completely confused myself. Putting it where it belongs. How dare I? What's wrong with me? Mel, you don't need to open this to put it on a form. Just lays flat as can be. Let me get the torque in the back. Excuse me, the clasp in the back. Look at that. It lays flat as a board on you. That's what I like about those bracelets, even though it's a 6.5, the one I'm getting from Gina, because it's wide and heavy. It it forms to you. It just feels great. I love bracelets that way too because they don't move around because they kind of hang on to you because of their weight. If I like this one of Gina's enough that's coming, I might sell my Sarda, my fat Sarda bracelet. Yeah, this feels really good. It does. It just feels really nice. This is a good layering piece too because you got room here and tons of what you want to do here. 19, 20, 22. I need a tire shirt. Hey, I'm comfortable, man. I'm comfortable, man. This ring is calling me. I keep noticing it because it's so juicy and big and like, holy cow. A size 5, really? Ooh, but it's a labradorite. Oh, that's a nice flashy one. Beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. And those are curl designs. That's not missing stones. Those are curls. This needs cleaned up, but that's probably citrine. I don't really care if it's not. It's all about that labradorite. Yeah, this tester is really a problem with cabochons. Yeah, it's in the quartz, so it's a citrine. That is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, size 5. Wow. Yeah, this is another rings that were just pulled from a box. I have a whole another. Remember that shoe box? It's that way. They're sized, but they're not tested for stones. Or they're tested for sterling, just not for stones. Weight, nothing like that. A few are where I'd start working on them here and there, but something else always comes up that's more pressing. Yeah, it's a size 5 shell. Just clean it up a little bit because it doesn't do it justice to show it the way it was because this ring's going to show 1,000% better just being wiped down with just the tack cloth, you know? It'll make a huge difference. Look how juicy this thing is, Shell. That is a citrine. It still needs a lot of cleaning on that sterling, but it got it cleaned up on that stone and around the stone so you get the proper light and effect of this. I'm going to check and see if we got a maker on this just to see. I would think so. It looks so pretty, right? No, I don't see anything. I'm not even finding a purity mark. Boy, is it tarnished though. The stone needs a clean. Not anything stringent. It is labradorite. You don't want to soak it. You know what's weird? I came up soaking labradorite in mineral water. Always learned that. Let me double check the size because Ashley sized it on the metal mandrel. It's dead on a 5. I came up thinking that you soaked it in mineral water. It did work. It's supposedly the stone absorbs the minerals because it's minerals in here from the mountains that it's cut from the natives used to say that it was that the rocks had absorbed the aurora borealis. It's northern lights. 12.36. Yeah, it's a hefty freaking ring. No maker. Man, it is a size 5. It could snug up. You know how they are. Oh, let's see how it does. Damn it, I shouldn't have put a Band-Aid on this. This won't work. This is 4 3/4. Yeah, I think it's a 5. I don't know. So size 5. I'll do a starting bid on this one. I'll do 35. I think that's super fair. I love this ring. I just don't, I go through phases. I used to wear tons of labradorite. I had big labradorite pendants. I had lots of labradorite. And then I just got out of it. It's like the coral. And, well, I'm kind of doing the coral. I'm making the second round into that. The amber. Yeah, it was amber crazy for a while. It was all decked out in amber. I'm getting back now more to the coral and turquoise and that kind of thing. Man, this shirt. This is the most comfortable lounging set. My husband bought it for me. This one, the other one though, I need to and I'll have the heat on it all day. It's so heavy duty. I'm like, I'll wear this when I have to be outside because, wow, it's heavy. Arlene's in at 35. I don't see anybody else, Arlene. This is killer. This is really killer. All right, going once for Arlene, going twice for Arlene, and if no other bids, calling this sold. Thank you. Thank you. Oops, I better write your name on it, right? Uh-huh. Wasn't writing it first. Oops, not 45, 35. I was right, 45. Congrats and thank you so much. All right, let's grab something out of the box. I want one of these boxes because I've got such good things. Some of my favorite things. I didn't keep that much. I kept one inlaid pair of earrings. I brought 2 inlaid necklaces, though. The ones are like the Santo Domingo, the ones with the liquid silver, and then there's the one with the liquid silver multi-strand. It's got the inlaid. I have 2 because I used to wear them together, and it makes 2 of them instead of just one on one side. It has like 2. This might be one of them. It is. This is one of them. I didn't put them in the same box. We'll have to find it because they are the same length. I think these were 20. 22. All right, so it fits like this. So it's a 22 inch. It's not one of those little chintzy ones. This is really nice. Okay. So you've got your, I don't know if that's spiny or coral. That's coral. Okay. So it's got the coral, sugarite, turquoise, malachite, and then I believe that's coral. Yes, that's coral. That's angel skin coral. It does have age on it. There's no signature. Yeah, didn't care about that. Beautiful spirit bear. Of course, the same group of colors. 7 strands. Beautiful colors. This has got some age. So I'll show you with the other one because it works out really great because you have one on each side. Not a bear. It's just a shape. It's just got an old spring ring. It's a pretty big spring ring too. Yeah. This is super nice. It's long. It's a really long one. So it's just stunning. Just, yes. But I hadn't worn them in a while. I did keep the earrings that are, have those with the inlaid. I may bring them if I don't wear them, but I really do like them. But I thought about it. You're selling these. Why are you keeping the earrings? Because I wore the earrings with this. I should probably get those. Anyway. I'm starting this at 75. It's not one of those little chintzy ones. You could sit and get these to lay all straight if your heart so desires. I could be nice and do it. It's not that difficult. Just hang down, baby. And how you want to go, Bo? Where you want to be? Let me make sure once I move you, there's no going back. Well, there is, but you just made it worse. It's like, Mom, you was careless with us. You were careless with us. I'm trying to figure out which way it's gonna want to go the easiest here. Oops, dropped it. Don't do that. I got a good start on it. I got them much more open and in a straight line up here as it is down here. I don't want to sit here and spend that much time, and you may not care. I never cared for them to be open. I probably did it once upon a time, but no, not after wearing it for a while. It's like those the bead necklaces we all used to wear, the real short ones that were together. The messier, the better. It wasn't supposed to be all neat and laid out. It wasn't the 60s anymore. Man, it was 70s. We were wild. Okay, we were cool. We were cool. You're too heavy. You must be big triple strand. What are you? Yeah, baby. I hated to get rid of this, but I already tied it once, and it still hurts. Where's my bears? Where's my bear? No, it's not a bear. Where's my multi-strand? It's a multi-strand, but nothing on it. Those are cuffs. This has got to be it. Shit. Yes, we were. That's right. Here it is. This one is just the oval that's inlaid. I shouldn't say just. This one is the same length, so it hangs perfectly together. I'll double check. I haven't just been forcing it for all this time. No, it's a 22 inch. 22 inches. This one has a different array of stones. Turn around, baby. This one is done at an angle. Sorry. And this one has 6 strands instead of 7. No, one's not missing. It's white made. So again, you got coral, you got onyx, you got turquoise, and same thing. And this looks really zuni because of that design there. Onyx, that could be black coral because of look how yeah, with the zuni that could be a lot of things other than onyx, but I'm gonna call it onyx. Okay, so then we got the turquoise and then the coral and then the onyx, I suppose, and then the turquoise, and then finishes up with the coral. I don't think that's spiny. Let me look closer at it, but I don't think so. I think this is coral. Yeah, that's coral. But I'll show you what I mean about wearing these together. It's super cool. It just is. It's super cool. How did I do this before to make this work? I did make you work. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, let's do that. Hang on. Come on, hook, baby. Hook. Thank you. This one has 2 hooks. I mean, it's only maybe half-inch difference. But this is very cool when you wear them together. Oops. But they look really neat together. I love to wear them together. It's just fantastic. But I'm selling them separately. Super good. Same thing. This one's 75, so it's your choice. At 75. That's the start bid. These are really, really good. These are not your normal little 3 or 5 strands with just the colored beads, and they're 22 inches long. You can tell they're a little bit different time periods, and the clasp are different. You've got the hook, the cone, and the longer cone with the big spring ring. I love them together. If you want them together, instead of 150, I'll do 120. I'll take 30 off if you want to get both. It's a killer deal. Check them out. Let me know. There's a lot of people not here today, so I expect this to be gone via the email. I'm not just saying that because I'm desperate to sell it. Hell no, I'll wear this. I will wear it. The thing is, I have so much joy, I can't wear anything a lot, but I'll wear it. Yeah, Pam, this is a really good deal. This is a really good deal. Yeah, these are nice. These are older. They're really good. I've seen a million of these, and I sell them for, 30, 45 bucks max. These are super, super good. I'm going to leave these together, baby, so I make sure that I build them together to give you the discount. Excuse me, just a sec. No, I can use this box. Get rid of the fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. And just use a little. Come over here. Yes, I have scissors, but I can tear it. So my knee is really wrecked, man. Let me tell you what, my knee is really wrecked. It happens. I don't know exactly what I did, but it gets really sore. If I don't baby it, it'll swell up. I'll have to go get the fluid drained off, and that isn't pleasant. The one doctor drew one of those needles are big. The chamber they draw the fluid into. I don't know what that's called, the reservoir or whatever. And he couldn't get it off of the needle itself that was in there because that tube comes off, so they can change it like when they're doing your blood draws. Well, he couldn't get it off. So he had to pull it out and stab me again. And they go deep when they're doing it, and it's a big needle. Oh, man, that shit was rough. I'm like, dude, he's trying to kill me. I don't want that fuzz all in there. It'll be a fuzzy mess in between all that liquid silver. We just gonna say we did and don't. How's that? Just put a couple pieces of tissue paper, and then I'll put bubble wrap in it. Well, now I can put this in it. It'll be safe. It won't get fuzzy wuzzy with a bear. I hate that fuzz shit. I hate it. I saw some that was stiffer. I don't know what it's called, but I've got some boxes from other sellers. I'm trying to see if I have one handy. I'm not sure. I'll just have to look at the descriptions and see if I can't figure it out. Okay, so I marked that down to 120, right? Because I took 30 off. Yes. Congrats, sweetie. Thank you for being patient, guys, and let me just box this up good. I mean, isn't it weird when stuff's mine? Because I'm really protective over it. Oh my god, this is so good. I just don't wear it. It's not too heavy. It's Willie. He's Navajo. What is this? Richard? Robert? I have to look. This is so long. This is so nice. This turquoise is beautiful. I would not call this I don't know if it has a depth of color. I don't think it's Sleeping Beauty. I just don't think it has quite. It's right there. It's right close to it, but it doesn't have it. To me, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a gemologist. I only play one on YouTube. How do I have you twisted? Thank you. Lay down. I want to get an accurate measurement, ladies. Okay, this is a weird length. 23 inches. Okay, dude. 23 inches. Spring ring. Like a paper clip. Yeah, maybe I should. Have him look in my brain. Yes, this could, like everything, it needs a better clean. Look at the dirt around that poor stone. I'm sorry, but man, I get worn out. My hands just, this one's still going numb today. But yes, I think it's, who is it? Ray Willie or something Willie? It's RW. And I recognize the style because I've seen other sets of his that are just like this with the earrings. The earrings are just like this the larger oval earrings are like that. Of course, you're upside down, boo. Hello, hello, hello. But you'll be able to tell the different people's design, where they sign, if it's silver around it, what the letters are like, the style of the letters, the size of the letters. You can really find the differences in their marks because they're consistent. They maintain it. This is so beautiful. So 23 inches. Signed Navajo. RW. Forget his first name. Willie. Willie. Willie, baby. Now, obviously, you can hook this wherever you want to bring this up to a shorter length, okay? I'm just going to use hooking it on the back. How's that? How did you get twisted, sis? Hang on, I don't want to force it to go the way I want it to. Make sure what I've done. How did I do this? Oops, don't fall, please. Here. Thank you. There we go. I have no idea what my problem was. It was perfectly fine. It's not that heavy. Okay, so I'll call it robin's egg because it does have some matrix. So it's a robin's egg turquoise. It's that color blue. Could be anybody. But if I had to give it a name, see, like it has that little bit of a speckle to it. Yeah, I'd call these robin egg turquoise. That's just my opinion. Again, I'm not a gemologist. All right, so it's 23, but it hangs at 23 inches. Okay, I'm sure it's probably 24, but it hangs at 23. And it's RW. It's another Navajo artist. It's sterling and turquoise. Yeah, 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 yeah. And starting on this one, I did do lookups on this dude. Wow, this was 246. It's Ronnie Willie. Really, 246. Wow. Okay, it's Ronnie Willie is the dude's name. Oops. Okay. I'll just do it at 2. I'll drop it to 2. I don't think I paid that much for it. I've had this stuff a minute. I tend to wear the same stuff for a while. Like I said, I get into habits and wear the same stuff for a while. I am getting back into turquoise, is why I end up going through my stuff, and I've bought a lot of native lately. So I thought, well, let me go through mine and stuff you just haven't grabbed. Go ahead and thin it out. It may rediscover some pieces I'd stuck back, like the one fetish. I knew who the one was, but the other with the big bears, the spirit bears, oh my God. That. But maybe also see my Ted Secretero. I'm like, I need to wear my Secretero. It's so beautiful. And all my little Zuni pins, all those little tiny snake eyes, little bitty beaded snake eye, tiny little pins. Woo! Holy smokes, that went from being too cool to burning my face. I think it's time to turn this sucker down. My gosh. I'm gonna turn it off for a minute. Wow. That burnt my tongue, man. I mean, good job staying hot, but whoa, Nelly, whoa, Nelly. It isn't. I took $46 off of it, and that was off of comparable sales that were sales, and I had to reduce it down for the earrings, and then reduce it down for Melly price. So it was already low. It was already low, really low. And I just, well, I need to sell. I've got too much stuff. All right, I will honor my start prices on anything. If you watch this online later, a lot of you do, and I really appreciate you. So I'm not watching the Super Bowl tonight. I never watch it. I haven't watched it in probably 10 years. Just not into it anymore. I used to be a big sports fan. I'm from Tampa. We're like natural sports fans in this state, in this city. Well, in the whole state, honestly. But let me tell you something. We're loyal fans, man. We're loyal fans. We go in. We go hard, baby. We go hard. We really do. I want to keep this a lot tighter because it's put in the unsolds. Make this tighter. Make it tighter. I don't have tissue paper handy. That was really weird, and I haven't found it yet in my bank. I confess I haven't downloaded my statement to find it. But we received a package, like one of the big envelopes. I thought it was Amazon. Oh, Patrick, yeah, it's a hell of a deal, Patrick. So we get this Amazon package, and it's red tissue paper, 2 little packs. I don't shop at Walmart. I don't like the corporate model. People work there full time, overtime, and can't afford freaking insurance, and can't, no, they're still living under or at the poverty line. It's bullshit. So I don't know how it got ordered. I don't order, especially not online from Walmart. That's mental. It wasn't Amazon. So I put it in my husband's office, and he's like, "Here, this is yours, right? Why you put this on my desk?" I'm like, I didn't order 2 little things. When I order tissue paper, guys, I order those big sheets, and I order like 100 or 2 or whatever the cheapest deal is of tissue paper. I use a shit ton of tissue paper. So I don't know. That's moving too much. I need to repackage that a little bit. A little tighter. Let's go tighter. Mark that down to 200s. I don't forget. Was anybody else in? I don't think they were, so it's just moving around in there. I don't want it moving around. That's my logo in shipping. If it can't move, it can't break. That goes back from when I did porcelain and, fine porcelain and crystal china, stuff like that. It was interesting. A lot of that Bavarian and German and, the really nice English porcelain, stuff like that. I was selling it and shipping it back to Europe constantly. That was my biggest customer, was in Germany on that Bavarian stuff and the German stuff. And as far as like the 1950s, really kitschy vintage stuff, like the coral little birds, any chatelaine, it's anything that was like really retro. China, they were just buying that shit hand over fist. They were going mental for that. Absolutely mental for that. I was like, whoa, cool. And one guy, after a while, would just hold his stuff and get like a big group so, he could save money shipping over there. He paid for it. I didn't hold it without getting paid. I'm not silly. I ain't silly. Well, I am silly. I'm not foolish financially. How's that? I'm not foolish financially. Thank you, Patrick, and congrats. That's a really, really pretty necklace. Really pretty necklace. All right, now we're going to switch to some. This is also native, I think. Yeah, it's a Henry Davis. You might recognize how they do the little Adobe villages. He did this, the Vermeil on sterling. It's the HD mark. That's Henry Davis. The sterlings have gone. So the pendant is about 1.5 inches by not quite three, well, right at 3/4 of an inch. I put this on a bead ball chain. I didn't really think the chain was too crucial. It's a 17-inch. It's a nice chain. I think it is a signed chain. I think it may be like an AGI or something. I don't know, but that's not the point. Is not the chain. So this is a Henry Davis. I'll start him at 45 for any resellers because I was going to start this at 60. But I'll give you even more room because 60 was already reduced, but it's to give you a little more room because this is kind of a niche thing with the because you can really tell it does have that Mexican influence. But don't forget, that's what brought the sterling silver industry to the Native Americans. It started way back, like the Comanche, and those were the ones that were the furthest out west southwest that were interacting with the South Americans and Mexicans during that time. Remember, Texas was Mexico, so it was different. They brought silver because the Native Americans didn't give a shit about silver. My favorite, my most beautiful fetish. I'll wear it Friday night. I'll wear my jewelry, but it's not going to be for sale. They didn't use any sterling silver. Lucinda just sold an absolutely drop dead spiny oyster necklace, very authentic. Comes from a tribe that's local to her somewhere out there, in or around California somewhere, a family she knows, and it's wow, not a bit of sterling. Now those did, I think, had some silver plate hook or something on it, but yeah, they didn't care about the sterling. Thank you, Shell. It's interesting, isn't it? I like it. It's you can really tell it's from that style speaks for itself. It's like that is what it is. I had some inlaid pieces like that with the villages. It had like the comment that was done in the opal in the sky and that. Yeah, those sold quick. Those sold super quick. Super quick. Beautiful pieces. Absolutely stunning pieces. It's a liquid silver necklace. I've got a 30-inch one that's tangled as hell. This one's not tangled. I'm going to give you the drop and not the actual open it links because I think when we pick necklaces, we're not wanting to know how technically long it is. How is it going to fit us? This is going to lay at 18-inch. This one is Sunrise is the mark on this. I forget who that is, but yeah, you can look up the pictorial marks for the Native Americans. You can find that. You can find this Sunrise mark. Yeah, because it actually has the half of the sun and it's got really super long. I'll show you what they look like because there's another similar mark, but this is extremely like exaggerated. You really know when it's a sunshine. See how nice and big that is. So it's cone, 18-inch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 strands. It needs clean. It's pretty. I'll just start at $30. I think that's okay. I don't know. I haven't looked at these in forever and a day. It really needs clean. I haven't even looked at this thing. So, I mean, it's sterling, but what, Sandra? I missed it. Melly, have you seen they've discovered Chinese petroglyphs? Really? Chinese? Really? Well, they had a lot of Egyptian stuff, which honestly, we've also had everything. We've had Vikings, we've had other Middle Easterners. So you're talking about the East. The East was the most influential in the very past, so think about it. And Southeast, Samaria, but that's interesting. Now, I'll have to look. I'm surprised it hasn't come across some of my feeds. I have been working like a maniac all week. Anybody want this for 35 strands? Sunrise. 5-strand liquid silver, 18 inches, $30. Sunrise. Nice cone closures. It is marked. It's sterling. Hey, Nesty, how are you, sweetie? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. I really do. You must be a busy lady. Did I have 2 things in this box? Oh, it was in a bag. Uh, uh, you have to go on your own. I'm not forcing you, dear. And treat something change. You move where you want to move. I'll give you lots of room. Thank you, Nesty. Yeah, it's a useful little necklace. I just have too much. I'm always surprised when I go through my jewelry. I don't know why I'm surprised at this point. I shouldn't be surprised at all. I should not bat a freaking eye. Not even an eye. I don't know what's in this blue bag. I've done forgot. Get out of here. Get out. Oh, I took this on my. I tried to sell this once and thought, screw that. I'm keeping this. And I have worn this. Just again, it's not. I don't grab it enough. That's for sure. I don't grab this enough. This is one I should be grabbing all the time. All the time. Looking for my appropriate torque. You're too big, baby. Where's my middle sized? Where'd you go? Oh, no. I'll use the normal. The normal one, it doesn't matter. This goes on a fatter torque. It just won't go on this one that's like over an ounce. I don't think. We can test it. See if I twist it just right, if it'll go. It helps if it's facing the correct way. Not quite. Doesn't quite go, but it'll fit a normal torque. This is just super duper big. It's super duper big. Okay, this is a bear claw. Extremely hefty. Handmade. Really, really, really super well made. Great piece. Just really dreamy. Yes, it's a real bear claw. They don't go and destroy them for that. It's after they harvest. There's plenty of them. It's nice. It has this big, nice sterling top. And that's beautiful turquoise. Really nice setting. Beautiful. Yeah, Rosa, it's gorgeous, honey. I got a dinky ring. I bought a dinky bracelet. Really good. It's Gina's today. I thought about you and Kirsten. It's teeny tiny. I'll wait and measure it, but I think she said it was like 4. But I'm thinking it can probably be adjusted. You're going to lay down better here. I'm trying to get the right, like to get an accurate length on this. About 2.5 inches long. And maybe 1.25 overall wide. I'm going to do this cheap. $150. It should be twice that. With these stones, with the way it's built. They're usually not this big and juicy, you know. It's a nice one. Super hefty defty. Of course, it's not marked. Somebody made this. It's not marked. It's got their own style. It's just different. It's on an angle. It's got this extra piece. This whole thing. It's different. It is different. I've never seen one like it. Yeah, the bear protection can be too much when they start getting on people's porches and knocking down their doors, going in their houses. They start eating people. They need to allow hunters to go in. Hunters, licensed hunters that you mainly, send the herds. It needs to be done. There's no wolves to control them. If you bring the wolves into control, the wolves are, woo, the wolves will get you too. Thank you, Pam. I don't see anybody else. So that is a killer piece. Yeah, I told you I was going to bring some crazy stuff. And I was so messed up Friday. I don't know what the hell my problem was. You need to go. You need to go. Yes, I know you sense I feel really, really feeling salty. Go on. Go just lay down. You've been fine. Just with the panting, freaking out. Anything here? This is a good layering piece for any of these necklaces. I switched out my anchor piece from my fetish because I like to wear one of these small ones. I went with the one with the shell and the little card birds that I was talking about. What do I have on? Oh, I put on that thick chain. Y'all, I don't really feel it. It's not hurting me. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I haven't had an altar. Oh my God. I was in my 30s. I don't know. I had a falling out with the moon, so I quit taking my stuff out there to charge and stuff. This I can see a piece of string. This is done on cord. I think it's secure. I think it's just fuzzy. It's old. It's old. This is a little longer. This might be like a 15-inch instead of a 14. Yeah, it's a 15-inch sterling beryl, sterling liquid silver. Really pretty, pretty, pretty turquoise. Such a pretty color. It's like a cornflower blue. And then boom, boom, baby. So let me see the other side looks like. Ditto, ditto. Ooh, that one you can really see the pyrite. Sorry, these fingers. They got really fuzzy today because I really, I had to, wouldn't have to, but I cooked and trying to clean up the kitchen, trying to wash my hands, trying to get your fingers and your, oh God. I mean, for cooking was easy. I just used gloves instead of trying to wash my hands constantly. Because you know how it is with cooking, you're touching different, look at the pyrite in that. You're touching different stuff. And I'll start this at 30. It's fine. That's fine. It's a really good anchor for any of those. Any of these are good. Hello, hello. Yeah. But yeah, I was real happy I found the one that has the carved little birds, just like the ones in my fetish. So using that as an anchor, and I have other of these. I get rid of some of them. You need to lose some of them, honey. I'm trying to find a little bit bigger bag than what I had it in. There you go. Give it more room, more flex. Is anybody else looking for 32 or better? It's going once for Karen, going twice for Karen, and if no other bids, it is sold. Thank you, ma'am. Congrats. It's a sweet little layering piece. It really is. It's handy dandy. Where's my big, juicy necklace that I just can't wear anymore? It is tied off, okay? It's tied off. You can untie it. It's just shell, coral, and lots and lots of turquoise. So it's tied because it's super long. But if you want me to, I can. If someone buys this, I can open this. It's not like you can't. You're just gonna open this side. You're just gonna pull that out. So it's triple strand. So you've got your shell Hishi beads, and then that's coral, and then the turquoise, beautiful turquoise, really pretty, and more Hishi beads. This is a shit ton of turquoise. It's too heavy for me. I can't do it. That looks like spider web turquoise. Very much so. Let's check out the other side of the stones. Yes, I think they're probably different places, but some of this had a lot of silver pyrite. Others are very spider web. It's a variety. Oh, that's getting some really beautiful green veins. Wow, look at that on the left. Holy smokes. Almost looks like a figure rising, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just gorgeous. The carats on this, God, I don't know. I'm just gonna measure it, and without without the benefit of the of the extra. It's only an extra like inch and a half, 2 inch right there. Just enough to keep it from hitting down at my freaking belly button and pelvic. It's really long. Yeah, okay. Hush. It's like 32 inches long. I mean, it's gonna be longer. That's the best I'm getting at the moment. You need to stop and go. And now, go. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry, but we're not doing this. I'm gonna lock you down. Out. Oh, my knee. Sorry. Oh, it just said, nope, you're not walking. I'm not gonna feel mercy because you're coughing. Go on with your coughing self. He's like, oh, mom. That's a drama dog. Drama dog. So yeah, this is so heavy and big. Did I figure out a price for this? Please tell me I did. Oh, Jesus. Please? Please? I'll bring it down some. Take that out. It's going to be longer. It's going to be 34 probably if you take this out. That's a great price for this. This is so much turquoise, and this is authentic. There's no sterling on this. This is how the natives do it. That's not, yeah, sterling was never, it's still not important. These heshis, heshi, where the hell, they look hand done, but I'm not an expert. I can't really see enough of the drill holes, but the widths aren't the same. They're not consistent, so I don't think these were machined. I can't guarantee that, but I certainly think they look like they were not machine cut and drilled. I'll have to show you, and you decide that. But you can plainly see they are not the same width. No, they're not. These look very individual to me, and that's consistent. Some of these are thinner, some are fatter. Sorry, I'm having a hard time being still. These are not the same. Some of them are a little diagonal. Well, that combined with the fact that it's on a double corded twine, I doubt it. Yeah, exactly. Listen, yeah. I was telling them about that beautiful spiny oyster you sold. Oh my God, what a piece! So is this in its own way. They're different animals, different eras, different mythos, but Karen, thanks for coming by, sweetie. Oh my goodness, of course he cannot stay outside. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, Karen. Oh my word. And I'm complaining about, high in the 60s during the day. Oh my gosh. I think it's easy to sleep comfortably, but to just stay warm during the day moving around is what's hard. Or you can use the method like the old timers. I don't know, but I grew up in the South. You lay the blankets in different directions, and it create air pockets. The air holds warmth. There's a whole stuff on it. You can find that information online about how to crisscross blankets to create, max warmth. I used to hang quilts in the windows and quilts in between doorways and isolate one room and just worry about keeping that room warm. Yeah, exactly. The beds are always fine. It's trying to function, walk around and live in your home and not spending $800 on freaking, $700 on your electric bill. Doris is like, I want that. $250. You got it, Mama. Anybody else in? Looking for $260 or better. Going once for Doris. Going twice for Doris. And if no other bids, woohoo, Mamacita, you are getting some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stones. Wait till you feel these. You tell your sister, this shipment coming. I need you to hurry your butt up and get that over to me. You need to get the lead out, sis. Get that to me. You're going to have a nice box coming, this next box. Oops, this already has the lid. This may be too full. I'll work it out. This is the wrong box lid. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Nice. I moved my tape out of the way because I'm like, I'm not going to be taping till tomorrow. Move what you don't need right around you. I don't have my... Well, I'm going to put you over here in the new box by yourself. I accidentally been putting my solds and my unsolds because I need the room. There's not very many unsolds in there. I don't know the ones on top. I don't know to go through there. The bags are all marked. I'm always having to pull stuff out of there. Rosa, I think I had this bracelet before and you didn't pick it up. It's showing at 2 1/4, which means it's going to be 7 1/4. But this doesn't. I used to wear this yeah. I wore this so super comfortably. It doesn't go anywhere. So I don't get. Maybe it's because it's oval. I don't know. It's super sweet. I don't know the origin. I don't know if it's native or Mexico or Jon Snow. It's just Mark Sterling spelled out, and that's it. It's just sweet. It does have the sawtooth bezel. Wow, it's still so blurry. There we go. It's very, very sweet. I don't know. You guys rock. They do rock. I want to rock. Rock! Hey, have a soundtrack to my life. I can't control it. These are so raggedy, but I got tired of changing them. So I just started wearing gloves instead of trying to wash my hands constantly. Rose, if you're not here, you just not interested, that's fine. If you are interested, you know to message me. You know. You don't need to be in that box. I don't know why it was in that giant box. Well, it's hard to get little bracelets. That's why I bought that one from Gina. Not only that, but I love that snake eye. I do. I've gotten rid of almost all of my Zuni, but that's the one thing. No, you know what? I think a lot of those are Navajo. People assume they're Zuni when they see the inlay or the snake eye work, but the Navajo do a lot of that too. Dang it. Well, let me go in here loose. I'll find you. This is too big. What is in here? Nothing. Good. All right. Can bring it down. Bring it down. Calm down. I brought this ducky before, but I'm bringing this ducky again. I can get that off, but I haven't because it's on the back and I don't care. This is tax code, I'm pretty sure. J, maybe JVH or JUH, and it's Taxco, Mexico 925, and then it's J. I don't know what that is. If it's JOH, it's going to be a JUH. I don't know. It's cut off. And make sure I'm not looking at that upside down. I don't think the J would make any sense, though, the other way around. Oh, you know what? It could be that HA. Is it R? Is it HAR? There's on those like 70s inlay brooches. The duck is everything to do. It's just symbology. A duck has a lot of meanings. He's a happy duck. Oh, it's a pendant and a brooch. He's cool. I'll just do him at 20 if anybody wants him. He's really neat. I wasn't learning with my critters. He was different. No, he's not an ugly duck. It's 1 3/4 inches round. Thank you, Chris. Chris is in at 20. Anybody interested in 22 or better? Thinking about 22 or better on the, I think it's HAR, Mexico, Taxco, inlaid crushed turquoise pendant brooch. Got good weight on it too. Lucinda's in at 22. Yay! Thank you, Lucinda. I forget what the duck is meaning. Duck is meaning. Suddenly turned Deutsch. Deutsch. Look, you tell me my pen is wrong. Thank you. Meaning of a duck in Mexico folklore. Sacred, highly symbolic creatures associated with wind, God, water, and ability to travel between different realms. Okay. The Quetzalcoatl people, I don't think it goes that far back. It could be. Sacred travel, underworld ritual, which is travel. Okay. So the ability to move, travel as in the ability to move between realms. It's all about frequency, people. I'm telling you, my woo is on. My woo is on. I may be klutzy and clumsy this week, but that's okay. I will take it. To get the woo? Sure. It's so convenient to pick up on people's vibes. You can just tell. You mean just getting just remotely close to them. You just know instantly. Is there a soul in their number one? Is there anybody home on those eyes? And then also, are they light people or are they not? And you just know it. You just know it. It's like there's a light. And so you're like, hello, you know. And if you're getting there, some people are so dark and so weird. If you even get near them, they're not talking to them. You're not like within reach. It's not about like, oh, you've got body odor or you're just weird. No, it's like a frequency. They will look at you and it's almost like, hell no. And they'll like, it's weird. They'll like turn the corner. They'll like avoid you. It's really weird. My sister was talking about that when she was working at the church and how she, we're a very loving family. So she would like hug someone and they would be so clearly just so like worse than uncomfortable, just almost like repelled. It's really weird. It's like you really feel it. You don't like ducks? Yeah, well, then I'm sure there's an animal that works for you or no animal. All right, so this is going to Chris at 24. Thank you. I know I was talking. Lucinda went out and I'm over here yapping about metaphysical stuff. Thank you, Lucinda, for your bid, sweetheart. Chris, thank you and congratulations, darling. It's 24, right? Close enough. Okay, I'm reaching here grabbing a box is what I'm doing. I had two. Oh, here's another one. Hang on. Let's see what this is first. Let's get some rings. I told people I had some rings today. So let's do some rings today. Let's do some rings today. I have something that is totally unrelated to all this Native American. But it's really good. And unfortunately the hanger fell off. I hate that when they only mark their stuff with a little hang tag. But I bought it. It has a hang tag. Plus I knew who it was. If you know her work, you know on site what this is. Look at her. And this was way before COVID too. And look at her shapes. This was way before COVID. Was she having some kind of intuition? It is sterling silver. This is all handmade. This is Nurit Dekel. Nirit Dekel. Nurit Dekel. She had a studio in New York back in the 2000s. So she uses, I don't remember if that's crystal or not, but she does make all these beads. She does all this art glass. She does such good work. Look at these forms. It's just really good. She uses the sterling. I love these. I just love these. Isn't that great? Yeah, could use it clean. It's been stored. It's too heavy for me, but I just love this. These are, I think, crystals. Doesn't matter with this style of piece. Oh my God. The art glass is what it's all about. So it's Nurit Dekel. I write it down for you. The tag is fallen off, but if you've ever seen her stuff, you know instantly who this is. I think they're just cool. I loved it. I just love the colors. I love the forms. It's just fun to wear. It's half and half. Okay, so it's the duality is the dark and light is mix it however you want to mix it, man. It's just good. It's just good. I love this. I'm gonna do this really cheap. I wish I could keep it. The thing is, I can't take her stuff apart to like make these really groovy earrings. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm not gonna take it apart. That would be sacrilegious, right? That'd be wrong to do. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mel, you've had this for so long. Oh, fudge sickles. I can't believe I'm selling her stuff at 45. Forgive me if you're still earthbound, lady. Even if you're not. I don't know. I haven't looked her up in ages. Karen, isn't that good? Oh my God, it's a good piece. I can't believe she did these forms like 20 years before COVID. I think she was picking up on something. It doesn't have that energy of any negativity or anything like that. But it's like, really? I remember the first time I picked it up afterwards, I'm thinking, what's wrong with my brain? Oh no, this must have fallen near the hallway. Oh my word. See how that is with the freaking dog hair? It drives me batty with that dog hair. Like I want to just strangle him, but he can't help it. He just sheds nonstop, man. Just nonstop. And he came in here a couple of times. That's all it took to get one or two floating around. I bought 4 of those at Costco. Yeah, those roller brushes. I bought 4 of them. It's going to be much easier using that on my couch. He doesn't even get on the couch. But he has a bed in there on the floor. So it's like, what is going on? Dog. So I bought 4 of those rollers so I can do the car. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention to your bidding and I'm boxing this shit up. I'm so sorry. It is really good art glass though. Oops. All right, Chris is out. This goes to Karen at 75. Thank you. Thank you for honoring her a little bit. That's still really low for a to kill piece, but it's better than 45. Showing her some respect. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Or not. I'm not sure. I don't know her personality. I don't know if she's a snobby New Yorker or a happy New Yorker or just a New Yorker who's busy making art and really doesn't care either way. If she likes the piece, she's probably just happy, right? She's happy with the work, how it came out. She probably really doesn't care. After it sells at the show, she needs them to sell at the show for more money. That's for sure. Rings. These are my old, probably Native American rings, so they're gonna be smaller. It's just I have too many. No, looks like a Mexico ring. They're gonna be one or the other. You know me. This is a mid-century modernist. I don't think this is Mexico or anybody. It's a studio piece, most likely. This is probably art studio, and it's nobody. It's just SS925. They're making damn sure you know. It's really lightweight. It's small. It's a knockabout ring. This looks like it's probably a 6. Nope, it's bigger. 7. Nope. 7.25. Nope, bigger. That must be why I kicked you out of my box. Kicked you out of the box, my dude. It just has that kind of mid-century, a little Nordic, it kind of blended with my other pieces. When I went and did the mid-century modern, I could wear this with like a Robert Lee Morris, or wear it with Mexico. I could wear this with a lot of stuff because it has a easy to blend other things look about it. So it's 8.25. It don't weigh nothing. Did I say 8.25? Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. It's 8.25. Dude, this must go way back. I haven't worn 8.25 in a couple years. But I recognize it. I've had 3 like this. I think they're just bigger domes. So this one, I'm just gonna do it by it now. If anybody wants this range, 20, do 25. It's a nice ring. You know how they are. You know how these art studio pieces are. They're just butter. They're just buttery inside. Yeah, Karen. No, it is. I just love everything about it. I love the shapes. I love the duality of the colors. I love the glass. I really love the glass. I really, really love the glass. It's on sterling. The actual beads are on sterling. It's really well made. Anybody want this for 20? Buy this now at $20. It's gonna show too big on me, but it's a good ring. It's just you know the deal. I gotta get rid of rings. Jennifer, I haven't seen you in ages, honey. I remember the last time I don't know if you bought something or we just spoke somehow. I'm like, aren't you in Canada? You're like, aren't you on a reservation? Aren't you in Canada? I had you so confused with other people. I hope I have your current information. So I think if you've moved the last 2 years, you might want to let me know, because I doubt I have that. I think it's been that long. All right, so I'm sure I can find that correspondence. So if nothing's changed since that correspondence, then we should be good. Well, I did have someone who was on reservation. I had to send them in boxes and not bags because it ended up how their mail was delivered and where it was delivered to. And I had another was Canada. So, the different reservations have different rules and different ways of doing things with their, oh, this was in a box with their mail. So, yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry if you don't mind doing that. That's really sweet of you. I appreciate it. There. That's better. What's in this one? Holy shit. This is adjustable. I brought this once before. This is Native American. This is all done oxidized and inlay opal. Really pretty opal. I mean, obviously these have to be doublets or triplets, probably a doublet at least. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opal. It's an adjustable, big, fatty McBatty. I think it's at an 8 right now. I'll tell you who signed it. Hang on. Hang on. Shit, it's in cursive. Ink is E. Let me take a photograph because it's in cursive and it's really hard to see with the loop. So let me take a photograph of this and that will show you better. I shouldn't have hit my vape mouth, cotton mouth like crazy. Oh, you're nice and perfectly warm. Let's get you turned back on, my dude. I love this mug. I ordered my husband one, so I'm like, you'll love this for your office. He goes, he's asking about him. He's like, get it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I was hitting around for him to get me other colors of this because he bought me this. I don't know if he got like World's Finest Pajamas or one of them places that take advantage of him, send him emails and little shit to buy stuff. And he does. And I'm not complaining. This is so damn comfortable. I'm like, kid, I love this thing. I just want to curl up in it. I mean, I literally changed clothes after I got home to put this on because it came out of the laundry. It was all warm. It's like, yeah, I can't resist that. Am I going to be able to hit the button with my dinky hands holding this? Let me turn the flash off. That doesn't seem to be contributing anything. Can I get you to stay up so because it's right in the damn back. Can you maybe stand up for me? No, I have to hold you. Okay. All right. I think I got it. I think it says 950. Could be this way. Because they do frequently. Damn it. Where's that light coming from? No, I think it's this way. These damn phones, my screen locks all the time. Sure looks like a 950 to me. Yeah, cooking. I had made myself lunch and I made a grilled cheese with avocado. So I had taken the sandwich out and the pan was back here and I was scooping out the avocado and putting it on the grilled cheese after it was cooked. And I want hot avocado. So, and I just reached, I laid my fingers right against the back of the frying pan. Yeah, I think it's 950s. So this is a just right now. I think this is probably like a 7.75 or 8. I can just keep pushing this down if I wanted to keep pushing, but it's at an 8 because yeah, that's the predominant women's size is 6 to 8, and of course there's everything in between. So this is gonna adjust way down. I've worn it. This adjusts way down. I've had this down to like a 6.25, 6.5, depending on what time of day. But I brought this back out to an 8 on the mandrel. I don't know who this is, but I know these are very expensive, even not being signed, but the signed ones, and I don't recall who it is. I can't read that. And I could probably get AI to help me find them. AI is pretty good. I've never tried Chat GPT for this for finding marks, but even AI is pretty damn good at finding marks. Really good. I'm going to start this at half of what I started last time. I've had this ring for probably 2 years. I think it's right at 2 years. So I'm dropping this. I started this at 150 last time, or 175. It's very large. It's a lot of beautiful opal. And it's also has a really nice signature. I'm sure that's probably important. It's Gina is literally 7/8 of an inch, and it's square. Doesn't look it, but it is square. So it's the same distance all around. Nice wide band, beautiful signature. Not sure who that is. I haven't really sat down recently and tried to find it. I probably have it written somewhere. I probably have a picture of it and then information attached in my notes in one of these phones. I just don't have time in the day to search for stuff. No, it's not. I forget what they call this opal. It's a specific kind. You see it in a lot of native jewelry. I always want to say it has something to do with the universe, or that word kind of, that brings that to me. Is it holy opal? I believe it, because, yeah, those pinks and blues and that iridescence, it is heavenly. That's for sure, Lucinda. Thank you. Holy opal. I love holy basil tea. Thank you guys for your bids. I'm glad you appreciate it. Gina's high. Pam is out. Is anybody else playing with you guys? I don't think so. All right, this is going to Gina. Congratulations. There you go. Treat yourself this month for your birthday, girl. Celebrate the whole month. Take the whole month. I won't sing to you. I sing to you all the time. But happy birthday, you gotta sing the whole time, the whole thing. I don't want to torture you for your birthday. You know? No, I didn't write the name. That would have been too much. Yeah, it's a great ring. It is really a good ring. Really a good ring. I'm such a spaz sometimes, but I'm a happy spaz. We're at 125. Thank you, Mama. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. This, I think, did I show this the other night or start talking about it and forget to do it? I don't know what this is. Man, I don't know if it's Mexico. I don't know if it's just modernist. I don't know if it's studio. I don't know where it came from. But it's so interesting. It looks so unintentional, but it is intentional. I'll show you. And I couldn't help but give up one of my best fat chains. I didn't want to put it on a torque. It had to have this. It had to have this kind of chain. I gave up this. This was out of my jewelry, but I had, because I love this, because someone added an extender to this, and a good one too. I like that paperclip design. It's not super thin one. It's a lobster. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this. I don't know what I would call this. Do you see it's got the little, I mean, it's even got the little tiny inlay. And it's so intentional, but yet looks completely unintentional. Right? That's very abstract modernist. This is very art studio. This is very, art museum. Wear this to an art museum. Wear this to, I don't know. You get, Happy gets moon off of it. This keeps me from getting moon off of it. If it wasn't hanging in this direction, yeah, like a comet. This way it almost looks like, I was gonna say, like building on top of a hill or a mountain, but no, this is so interesting. So it is going to be very heavy with this chain, but it has to have, this piece has to have the right, this chain looks balanced, right? That chain's fat enough. This chain is good for this big, fat, absolutely crazy, juicy piece. It has to have this type of thing going on. For me, if you don't want the chain, if you want to But if the chain comes off, the chain stay with me. Your option is to buy the pendant alone. The only reason I'm selling this chain is because when I put it on this chain, because it was the best chain for it, I was like, shit, that is just so good. I have to let this chain go. They just look so perfectly balanced together. Just perfectly balanced. The width of the chain, it just the heft of it with the heft of this piece. It's crazy good. It's just crazy good. All right, so this pendant is about an inch and 3/8 wide, and it is quit running, and it's an inch and 3/4 long. This chain is gonna be 17 to 19 inches. This is gonna weigh quite a bit. Can I get to my scale? Sure. The big scale. I have to use my postal scale. Anyone interested in these jackets? Oh, you can't see them. Shit. Let me weigh this and I'll show you those jackets because they're super nice. I mean, I'd buy them. I'd buy used stuff because I like vintage stuff off eBay. I used to have Misty, and I'd buy stuff from her. There's a few people that sell vintage. I've sold quite a few vintage on eBay, but I'm not on there. Well, I'm on there. I don't have anything listed, and I closed my store, so I'm not really active. Oh, this is on ounces. Hang on, let me fix it to grams. There we go. I can't get on there with using this one. Get on there. Well, a little bit, but that chain's hanging off. Get up there. 34 grams. That's the total gram weight with both. Is 34 grams. I have to have 120 for this because of this chain. That chain, shit. That's the reason I'm selling it. Is because it, guys, it just does. It just has the right. It's the right chain for this. It has to have a hefty chain. I don't think it would look as good on a torque as it does on this chain. The balance of it is just right. Like I said, the heft and width of that chain, it's just right for this piece. Looks like it was built together, doesn't it? It's just so good. It is, and it's unique. Obviously handmade. Obviously, it uses the kind of thing you'd wear to an art show or an art museum. A nice conversation piece, because what is that? Is it ink spot art? Is it just abstract? It's not modernist. It's too pretty to be just, well, a new modernist. Mid-century modernist, yes. But the new modernist tends to be ugly, in my opinion, some of it. It is gotten kind of where it's people just like rolling on the floor or taking a paintbrush and slapping it on it. I mean, it's some weird kind of odd things going on. That's why that guy was able to sell that damn banana peel, okay? Taped to a wall. Get out of here. That was just ridiculous. That was the whole banana, right? God, what was going to happen if it didn't sell? So maybe it is really trafficking and other things, and that's just how they move money, is by buying this art. They're not really buying art. That's what some conspiracy people think. I never dove into that, but thinking about the banana kind of makes sense. Anyway, Chris, no one's been against you, baby. You got that. I need a big box. I may take this off and wrap these separate. I will take this off and wrap this separate so I can coil this up. Okay. Yeah. Of course, you can take it up and use it separately too. Obviously, this chain is fantastic. It's one of my favorite, best chains, but it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy for me, but I still kept it because it's just it's just so useful. This is just a useful chain. It's very stiff. That's why I'm going to have to curl it up. So, and in the jewelry box, it bothered me hanging because it just stuck over so far onto other pieces. So I kept this in a square, in the jewelry box because of that. It's a space hog, okay? It's a space hog. It is. It's a space hog. That's a good deal on that. Feels weird selling some of this stuff. But it's interesting too, though, because it's making me kind of appreciate things all over again. Like, wow, that piece is this and it's done and it's interesting. Very interesting. Kind of really enjoy it all over again. Reappreciate it all over again. I'm looking for something else to put in here, and I don't have it. I'm not putting freaking tissue in here. You're kind of little, but you're gonna work just for the moment. Oh, I better write down that Chris owns this. This is the stuff I was bringing Friday night. I dropped that box, and then everything went sideways after that. But it was still a good night. You guys were sweet, and I think we all had a pretty good time, and I did manage to get some stuff to you guys. This, I'm going to assume, is Israel, just looking at the stone, but I haven't done anything with this, but I stuck it in here. But I think it's an Iliad stone. It's not marked anything. It just has a simple, thin bezel. There's just one of these. It's just fit around the form. I mean, it's not the chintzy ones, it's the plated ones, but it's just focused on that stone. I'm going to call this an Iliad stone. I mean, this could be called azurite. This could be called malachite. I'm going to call it an Iliad stone because this really looks like an Israel Iliad stone. It does to me, but I don't know for sure. I thought this was a pretty chain. It's a very thin Figaro chain, but it's kind of strong enough, and I don't know. This is more of a straightforward, like useful, practical thing. Plus, it's long enough to go over your head, so it's 24 inches. I treated it a little bit like you would a religious pendant because the Iliad stone, I think, is. I could be wrong. I'm really not totally sure about, Hebrew or Israeli culture that way. So it's, this one's going to be 12 and a half and 12 so that's 25 inches. And it has a little spring ring. Again, it's a Figaro chain. The pendant itself with the veil is 2 inches long. The stone is an inch wide. I'll start this one. Oops, at 40. I have to consider the chain and that big old pendant. I'm not real sure on the stone, but I think it's Iliad. Especially, I look at the back, you can see a lot more of the green and a little bit of the gold, like pyrite matrix. You can see where they sliced it. I mean, it doesn't look like an inlay or a mosaic. It looks like one whole solid stone. You can see the green for sure. You can see it's a little bit dendritic on these edges here too. So I don't know. Rosie, like it? Cool. Alright, going once for Rosa. Going twice for Rosa. And if no other bids, that is sold to Rosa at 40. Thanks, honey. It's a really pretty stone. I could be way off on the whole Israel thing, on the Iliad stone, but it sure looked like it to me. Oh, what's in here? Oh, Jesus. This is a little bit embarrassing. I love pearls, okay? So I buy pearls. My husband buys me pearls. I like pearls. I don't remember if this was diamonds or topaz, maybe CZ. It's probably a gemstone. Let's see. Yeah, it's topaz. Okay, so this is a real pearl. This is a let me look at the reflection in this. Very gauzy. So this is probably a Tahitian pearl, or just they're all cultured pearls. I'm just gonna call it a cultured pearl. But the gauziness of it looks more like a Tahitian pearl to me. And it's the Tahitian pearl with the white topaz. It's a fine chain. It still has the tag on it. You can gift this with the tag. I do have of it. They don't usually put this kind of jewelry. This is not like the department store where they put half price on all the jewelry. No. But you're getting half price from me. It still has the tag. Hanging in there with the tag. Nice, right? I got most of what was in one jewelry box into the new pearl only jewelry box, but it made me realize it doesn't have a hanging place. But most of my pearls I wouldn't be hanging anyway, so I'll deal with the few I have on chain, because those are mostly gold. Those are going to go in the gold. I don't know if I'm going to have any sterling pearl pendants anyway that are on chain. I'm only doing this today, otherwise I'll take the tag off and just keep it, because it's very nice. I see the reflection, don't get me wrong, there is a reflection. I can't really make out though, like, see, I'm not seeing my hand. I'm just seeing the major light points. The more detailed reflection you see in the pearl, the higher it's going to be considered. But this, I will do today. That's it. Shit. I'll do 95. I'm taking $30 more off. That's just today. I'm not, no, because it's very, very nice. I don't think this came from like one of those channels or shit like that either. It doesn't look like that. I didn't buy this for myself. Did I make sure this says so? Oh, yeah, okay, sterling. Did I check? Make sure it says a white gold. Yes, it says SS. I should probably check it, but it says SS. I imagine that's what that probably means. See, no one's as crazy about pearls as me. To me, I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd be all over that. Yeah, the gauziness of it, and it has like a little bit of a gold hue to it. Yeah, it has a little bit of a golden hue to it, but not enough to be a South Sea. So I think it's going to be a white Tahitian. This would be considered a Baroque pearl. The oval ones like this. Yeah. Alright. Anyone interested, I will honor the 95 tonight. And then it's going back to the little less than half price of the one, was it 125? You stupid. I mean, just to keep it for that, because it's a very nice pearl. Pearls are good. Pearls are very, very expensive. They're not cheap. You see so many cheap pearls. People sell a lot of cheap pearls. There's a really big difference in pearls. That ring that Lucinda got, I was looking at it and I'm like, holy shit. I told her, take a good look at that pearl because that's got a really high reflection rate. I mean, you can really see in it. You can definitely tell, you can tell the equipment. You can see, yes, yeah. And that, I don't know, that could be gold instead of just vermeil around the pearl because let's face it, I was slamming through that bag of pearls. I wasn't really spending any time like I should have been, with those rings. So I probably buzzed plus a lot of good stuff. Oh, I'll bring this back. Although no, I'm gonna wait because I'm going to the jeweler this week because I'm gonna take all my gold. Because I've got repairs and then all the stuff that she can use, like pull the clasp off of, to use on the one she's repairing for me. She can still jump ring. She can still stuff. I got like a box clasp she can use. I got all kind of shit. I'm gonna take this to her. I need to make sure to take this in there and put it in my box for her. I'm gonna put it in my solds. That way it gets processed. Okay. But that I know it's 12 karat gold. It could be 14. And I scratched the shit out of that thing, and I love it. It's just it's too heavy. I can't wear it for very long at all. But it's really nice. It's such a nice piece. And I about ruined the damn thing by scratching it. I went flat here on it. I went flat there on it, and then I scratched his poor little belly slap open. And of course, it tested gold. I know the damn difference between plated stainless and gold. Yeah, stainless does not hold up not to the acid test. All right, this is a 20-inch curb chain lobster claw. I'll just see if it's anybody. It has a real overly stylized M or something inside a circle. It's a symbol. I don't have a clue in the world who that is. 925 Italy. Then the other side has a different symbol. And then 925 Italy. So, no. Interesting, though. 20-inch Figaro chain. Very nice. I guess I should give you a weight. That's kind of important on chains. Oh, man, I had my caliber. Don't know where it is now. Yeah, these aren't millimeters. Are these? No, there's no millimeters on here. What is that? What is that? Oh. If I had to guess, 3 millimeter. $18.92. It's a good chain to have. I can show you the wackadoodle marks on it. Oops, hang on. Where'd you go, dude? Where'd you go? Oops, it flipped. Oh, good. That's one symbol. I told y'all I was rating my stuff. I'm rating my stuff. Like, for real, for real. And that's the other one. Damn it, how did I get the same place again? Turn your little self over. Are you on this side or is this the other Italy? Oops. Okay. So now I know you're going to be on this one, right? Don't be the same damn symbol. Guys, I'm losing my shit, okay? Oh, they are the same. It just looked different from one side to the next. The one looked more like a circle with two halves on the sides. The other one looked more like an M. And yeah, it's the same symbol. I don't know what. Okay, Ann's out. Thanks for your bids, hon. Pam, you got it. 60. Thank you, guys. That's a very useful thing. A very useful thing. And heavy enough, but not so heavy that it's going to kill you. Right, right. You guys came about where I wanted to be anyway. I had this at 69. Close enough. Yeah, close enough for me. Oh, white feather came in at 65. Yikes. Pam, you want to come back, sweetie, at 67. What'd I do? What did I do? Okay, Pam's back at 67, looking for 69 or better. If you're in white feather, 69 or better. You're keeping me up on my skills, white feather. I'm like, what is a pointer ring? I forget. I looked it up. Yes, I have one. I'm sure I do. All right, white feather's out. Pam, you got it after all. Even closer to my 69 original price. Thank you. You guys usually do things bring up to market pretty fair. Well, not market, but Melly price, original Melly price. I don't know why I always end up lowering stuff. I'll have the price set, and I'll think, well, I'll do a little better, rather than put it and then have to say, well, I'll just take this. I'm like, just start where you really just absolutely really need to be, and then sometimes I'm like, well, yeah, it'll come out the wash. But that is how I feel. It'll come out in the wash, man. It'll come out in the wash. Anyone need a bangle? It's a good one. Probably says Mexico 925. It's one of those. It has no dents. It will take a high polish. It has not been high polished. It has no dents. Wait. No, that's reflection. It has a really good original safety chain. This one I can wear with a stack. I just don't need any more of these. It's showing it like at 2¼ inches. So technically it would be 7¼ I can't get it over my hand, but it goes on good. It's okay on me with a few different bracelets. Okay, so if anyone's interested in this, okay, and you can wear this smaller. I'm under a 6, but with other things. I'll just show you it on. And it has a very functioning box clasp. You do have to push it. It's not wimpy. It's not making a snap, but it doesn't come off either. It does hang down here, but when I wear it with other bracelets, it's fine. You know, when I have other bracelets here and there, it works fine. Okay, but it's really technically made for a 7¼ and usually with a 7¼ pieces, these bangles, 7 can be really good too, you know. And I tried to pull this open more to make it snap. It never snapped. It just didn't really want to close really good. So if you want to pull the thing up, if you know what I'm talking about, if you want to lift this up, you're welcome to. But I found it was plenty tight, you know. So, you know, I think you can wear this as a size 7 as well. But it measures technically the width across as a 7½. Okay. So on this one, let's just do 25. I've got so many bangles and hinged bracelets and chain neck. I'm telling you, I got so many bracelets. It's whack. It's absolutely whack. I forget who said something about my other burn. So I did put the Neosporin and a Band-Aid on it today. Sorry, it looks so raggedy. I even was cutting this stuff off here because I just didn't want to keep changing it. So I stopped washing the hands and was wearing gloves doing different things. So yeah, I went through quite a few pairs of those vinyl gloves, but I didn't want to get it wet. You know, after my shower early this morning and I bandaged up to go to Costco, I really didn't want to change it again. So I didn't. I just was wearing well, yeah, I know. I just recently hit my aloe really hard though for the dog. So it's winter, it's really cold right now. Really don't want to cut it right now. So the Neo is fine. The Neo works. It does work. I even have some stuff that was left over from my husband's from his incisions from his last surgery, and I used that the first day, and it really did seem to do a lot considering that's not what it's for. It was really meant to just for stave off infection. It specifically was shown listed for MRSA, to avoid MRSA because he was in a hospital environment. So I'm like, sure, I'm gonna just use that, and I did. But then, the Neo, I was in the kitchen, the Neo was there. You know what I'm saying? The Neo was there. It's like, okay, that'll work. I can just use that. That's fine. I should have brought that red tissue paper, but there's a part of me that's like, that's from freaking Walmart and it's red. Do I really want to put red tissue on my jewelry? I'm just kind of part of me is like, no, I really don't. I really don't. The tissue I buy, it dye resist. I mean, fade resist. It doesn't do that shit. So this is not what that says. It's not what it says. Who got that? Was it? My brain is so goofy today. Janet, thank you, Janet. I tried to get another torque today, Janet, and Sue tested it in the end, and it worked. I think you might have been there, and it ended up it wasn't, but I bought it anyway, really cheap, and I'll use it. I'll figure out what the same size and make sure it's not like copper showing through and stuff. Because at 15, who cares if it is? It's gonna still be useful for something. At $15, I got other stuff coming from her, so why not? And then I'll switch out one of the sterling ones and bring it because I've had several people ask about the torques. I need to also check my jewelry armoire because I'm pretty sure there's another one, at least one other in there. And I have a brass one. And I got brass collars that are really good 70s, mid-century, really authentic brass collars. And those high reflection with the natural elements, especially the collars, really in right now. I don't really follow that so much anymore because my décolleté is really, it's not attractive. It just isn't. I had way too much sun. I did not use sunscreen. I'd be out there fishing on the flats all damn day. Be bright red, but always turn brown. Like Cherokee grandma saved my ass. Always turn brown. Only blistered real bad, I think, once, maybe twice. I know it sounds terrible. Only blistered bad twice, but yeah, holy shit. Yeah, this is really good. I had 3 of these. I have one on my 14 karat gold. No, that one was an HSN. Because I had one South Sea, one Tahitian. Though both are 14 karat with diamonds. Then I had 3 of these that were just the Tahitian. I sold one. Ashbel bought one that's on a set of my pearls. So I could bring this now, or I could see if I end up having pearls to put this on. You can always buy the pearls later and have this chain too. I mean, buy the regular culture pearl strand later, and then you still have the chain. All right, so we'll do that one. Well, I guess I'm gonna show this monster again. I'll show the monster. I'll show the monster again. I have no room on this. I'd have to lose money. I don't really see why I should lose money on this because eventually this will sell. The right person's gonna be like, holy shit, I want that. Of course you do. I have nowhere to go with it. I wanted it at the time. It fit okay. It was like a 7.5, I confess. But it was okay. It was okay. It's at a 7.5. But I could get away with it at a 7. if I cranked it up here, I still could. I could. But I scratched myself up with cuffs. And this is absolutely fantastic. This is old. This is very old. And it's sand cast. It's sand cast, not disappearing wax. I want to be able to see this. I don't clean this. I'm not going in there and cleaning those deep grooves. No, I ain't cleaning this. It's a beast. That's not damaged. That's the actual matrix in the stone. That's smooth. That's enough. No problem with that. That's just the stone. It's just the pyrite in the stone. It is turquoise. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's massively heavy. Well, not massively. I've got heavier shit, but then I need this 65.86 grams. If I take, this is just where we're at. If Ash was just to tell you, I don't lie to you about what I pay for shit. I mean, why would I? Why doesn't matter? I'll lose $25 if I take $4.25 on this. I'm $4.50 in, actually plus ship. Did I buy other stuff? I probably did buy other stuff with this, so I'll humor myself into thinking we didn't lose shipping too. It's fantastic. It's just great. It's not horrible if I push it up here, but well, then you know how much these sandcast pieces are, especially these native sign ones. They're very expensive, like $700-800 expensive. Oops, at very least, even in today's market, probably $6. That's losing $25. I'm never gonna go lower than that because it will sell. This will sell. I should stick this, be the one thing that I bother putting online. I don't need to have my store for that. Just put it online. If I put it online at the $4.50, I'll probably get an offer at $3.50 or $4. I could probably end up getting at least the $4.50. I mean, at least the $4.25 out of it. Probably would get the $4.50. I'm sure as hell push for it. I wouldn't take the first damn offer, that's for sure. I would take my sweet time about getting it sold. Play hardball for a while. Oh my God, these are so good too. I just got these. No, I actually didn't just get these. I've had these and I really didn't realize that I had them. I got confused. I saw them and I thought they were the ones that Ashbel sent me back. As I sent Ashbel a nice heavy set, but they weren't this heavy. And I found those. And then these were in my other jewelry box, where the like long necklace art was in one of those long areas, like where the long bracelets are laid out. And I'm like, I thought this was the one from Ashbel. No, hers was somewhere else. And then I went to look to see what the ones weighed that I'd sold to her and she sent back to me, because hers are light. The whole point she sent them back to me was that the ones I sold her were light. And I said, I really regret selling those to you because they were so light. And now mine are too heavy and I sold them to her. These are not them. And I've been just keeping them there because I thought they were the ones from her, and they're not. Anybody taking this at $4.25, I will honor that start price. Just email me. But I'm not going below that. Don't email me with a lower offer. It's not going to happen. I paid $4.50 for them. So yeah, that's just where I'm at on them. I will hold out on this piece for a while before I do anything rash. These are so great. I can't believe I'm just keeping these in the damn drawer. They're not marked to anybody, except I think Italy. They sure look good. They look the same damn way as the Tiffany's did. I'm gonna give these a drop. They're gonna be longer end to end, but they're gonna hang at 18. They are on sterling, of course. They're good. They're just nice. They're good sterling. on the lobster. I thought they were the same ones. I thought, these are way too heavy. These aren't the same pearls. These are so much heavier than the ones she sent back. And now I'm sending them back to her because I don't wear them. And I've got Navajo pearls that are graduated. I could keep those instead. Yeah, these are 58.63 grams. So no, these are not the ones I sent her. So 58.63 grams, 63 grams. These are so stinking nice. These are big too. Probably 8 millimeters, right? At least 6, probably 8 millimeters. I don't think they're quite 10, but I think there could be 8. That's my guess. I don't have a caliber here. These are juicy. Damn, right? There should be more. I'll do 140, but these things, holy shit, go price these. These nice big pearls. Well, they're just sterling beads. These are not Navajo pearls. These are not Tiffany. They're not signed. They're just Italy. If that, I don't know. They are sterling. Yeah, Pam, these damn things are expensive. I've got real crystal. It's not cut. Wait, that might be cut glass. Either way, it's fantastic. I have it on sterling. I have the antique beads on sterling if you're ever interested in that type of vintage. It's fine jewelry vintage, though. It's not costume. It gets thrown into the costume, right? Because it's the crystals. Everybody calls them crystals. I'm a purist. I don't call them crystals. I'll call them rhinestones or glass, what they are. I won't do that. Ooh, I had these at $225. Damn. I need to start looking at my prices. Oh, they're 20 inches when they're open. Damn. Anybody else want to bid? I'm not bullshitting. I just added it to $225. Going once for Pam. Yeah, Gail's like, holy shit. I look everything up. And that's got to be under. I don't ever go at the top of the market. Ever, ever, ever. It's insane. Ash, I'm sending yours back. These are almost just like, these are heavier than yours. I'm sending yours back. I've been hanging on to these thinking they're the ones you sent me. These are way heavier than the ones that I sold you, that you sent back. So I'm saying, if you buy this, you're getting 2, child. As I don't wear them. You notice I just haven't worn them. You see me, I'm getting more into my Navajo, my beads and shit again, or my sparklies. Did you see this chain? I'll show it to you. You got to see this chain. I had this stupid low too. I think I had this at 120. Think so. But no, these are not. I'm not selling yours again. These are different. These are different. These are much heavier. Baby, these are like 58.6 grams. These are way heavier. And that's what made me realize. I'm like, these aren't the damn same ones. Those aren't light. They're not light. Okay, Rosa. I'm not be listening shit anytime soon, honey. All right. Thank you, Deborah. Welcome in. Really happy to have you. That's awesome. Thank you. Yay. I got. What? Oh, she's trying to. Is there supposed to be something attached to the opal picture? You probably told me something about the opal and I didn't catch it. It's sold, baby. I hope it was okay. Oops. I cannot type. You should have saw me in Sue's. I was typing just nonsense. Oh, the one that I have on. I can show it again, Ash, if you want a chance to bid on it, baby. All right, so you got Pam's at 120, Gail's at 2, Pam Logan's at 205, Gail's out. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's a really good one. It's a good chain. As soon as you bid, Ash, I'm like, she thinks I'm reselling that chain. She thinks I'm reselling those beads. No, no, no. You're getting those back. I haven't worn them. Girl, you think I'd do that? How stinking tacky is that? Why can't I get this damn thing off? It's me. It's not the chain. It's me. Oh, I was going the wrong way. I'm going. I'm such a creature of habit. I should have done it the other way. I know it shouldn't matter. It's like I do things better with my right hand, and this is one of them. I need this to be in the right hand. But when I do that to attach it, I mess up. Alright, it's this one. I forget how much it weighs. It's not that much. That's not the point. Dog, you're just sliding all over shit. You come right over here with those little pads spilled.
Hey.
Stay out of here, dog. What were you
going to make with the wings?
Pardon?
What were you going to make with the wings?
Oh, shit. Well, I can make the baked beans. I'm not making potato salad, clearly, unless you're eating later. What time is it?
5:30.
5:30? Well, it depends on how late we eat. I can make potato salad, just won't marry for very long. It'll still taste good. Those red potatoes cook fast, baby. Yeah. He just want to know what I'm making with the wings. He's cooking wings. Anyway, I think this was 120. Let me mark this first. Did I mark this for the right person? No, I didn't mark it at all. I'm looking for a good pen. Good gracious. Thank you, Pam. Nice one. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Oh, you ain't gonna do much, but it's turning. It ain't going nowhere. It's not gonna do nothing. Alright, this one. I'm gonna give you a drop again because it's very. Look at this, Ash. I don't know if you were watching. Were you watching? Have you already seen this? So she's like, I don't care about it. Oh, you were talking about. It's like a bicycle chain. Look at this thing. Ash, did you see this and you're just not interested? Or, oh no, you didn't. Yeah, check this bad boy out. That is the coolest damn chain. Cleaned up nice. It was dirty. That's a lot of rubbing. No, I didn't dip it. There's evidence that's still dirty. I tell you when I do. This is so good. This feels so, like, you know how things that are heavy and good and just wide enough, how they like stay really close against you. And when I have this on, it's flat, absolutely flat. I think I had this at 120. I think so. White feather, that's what you were. Yeah. Yeah. It's this one. So, Ashbel, did you want to bid on this? Oh yeah, I'm sure this is it at 120. This is the best chain I've got at 120. This is the one. All right, Ash. Okay, great. White feather goes to you at 120. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. White feather. Yes, it's so. I forgot I had it on. It was so comfortable. I would have kept it because that's great. Not hurting me. Hell yeah. I'm in. I'm in for it. Was this not in a box? I guess it don't need to be this type of chain. It'll be the box when you get it. Thank you, White Feather. Congrats. This is such a great chain. I don't know what the hell was in here, but thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Mamacita. So I've obviously went over. I must have been on 3.5 hours. No, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Oh, is anything else? My little heart is just dying to show you. Let's see. Because I do need to go cook my sides. Obviously, I love this. Man, I wanted to wear this. This is probably Texco, I'm pretty sure. I love this inlaid lapis when they do it. That's got to be Texco marks. I'll check it, but I love these. And this is such a good mid-century one because it's got that. See, it's not exactly oval because it's a little wider here. It kind of goes in a little, but it still has that. Oh, it's like a rounded square. So very mid-century, nice weight. Here's another one with a nice lever clasp on this one too. So all you do is press down. You'll see the tab sticking up to the little hole here. You'll see your little tab, and then all you gotta do is press down on one side and up on the other, and then you just pull it out. Once you, at first it seems really difficult. Once you get it, you're like, oh, and you get it, and you realize how damn simple it is. If I can do it, you can do it. This is very nice. I have no notes on this. I tried to wear this, but because it is kind of like a soft rectangle, it wants to tilt either way. It doesn't. It's like I can't even stack it. It just moves wrong. It doesn't hang right when it's too large. But I'm under a 6. I'm probably about 5.5, I think. Maybe 5 and maybe 3/4. 6s are good. There's room in 6s, but they're good. I need my eyeballs. Actually, I could probably make this Texaco stuff out, but oops, this is not my big ones, but I bought some cheap little ones to carry in my purse. But I don't really go out thrifting. I got too much auction stuff and stuff from a million auctions in the house. Okay, so the 925. Yeah, TL-83 or 88. Can't tell. But there's something ahead of that. What does that say? It was upside down from the rest. Mexico. That makes sense. So this must be like a 7.25 or something. Yeah, it's between 7.25 and 7.75, but I mean 7.5. Oh no, it's sitting right at 2.5. So this is a 7.5, but you need to stick to 7.25. That's going to be side to side. I say 7.25 is going to be good on this. So I think a 7 to a 7.25, you're going to be okay on this. But it's just, oops. How did I lose my spot down there? It's doing it again. Oh, maybe my numlocks isn't on. No, now it's off. It's in there now. That's so strange. I don't know the weight on this. Like for pieces like this, I mean, it's Texaco's really beautiful lapis. Nice, clean, inlay work. Very nice piece. It's 29.5 grams. I'll give you guys a really good deal on this. $60. That's not even $2. That's what? Not even $2 a gram. Plus, it's just, yeah, that's just cool. It's just cool. Isn't that nice? Very mid-century with that, the rounded rectangle shape. The nice, it's just nice and heavy. And you have that lever clasp dates them too. They quit really using that lever clasp. Oh, I have the picture. Hang on. I got the picture of the sparkle cow is done. Hang on. Are you on the other phone? Yes, you are on my other phone. I did bring it somewhere. I buried it. It was buried in here last night. I had to call myself to find that other phone. Isn't that funny? I had to call myself. Hey, there's a big, nice catch. I had to call it to find it. It's just not my go-to phone. I use it for lookups and pictures, and I should have let that email come there. I could probably retrieve that email even though I've already opened it. Hey, I got it. No, that's the Opal picture. We don't have a damn clue why she sent me that. I really don't. Okay, shell. That's not it. Hey, where is the damn thing? There it is. And this time I was able to modify, to mess with it. It let me mess with it. Just changing formats. Every one of those is a little crystal. It's not cross stitch. Shell does these. She sent us one when she first started, but see, you can see the little white crystal. All those are crystals. They're crystal cows. Isn't that sweet? Look at that cow's face, how precious. That turned out so well. Isn't that beautiful and so sweet? That's the crystal cow. Isn't that beautiful? I was so happy she shared that. Isn't that the greatest? I just love that. I love that. Did anybody bid against Lucinda for this at 60? I never got a chance to watch her video. I'll confess, I ended up, what did I do? I think I went to sleep. And then this morning, I confess, I'm at Sue's on Sunday mornings. I am at Sue's at Denim to Diamonds. If I'm watching anybody on Sunday, it's Sue. I love Sue to pieces, and I love her jewelry. It can be $1 costume to $800 crazy antique, just high jewelry. It's like, holy smokes. I bought some big killer stuff from her, and this sweet little brass things from her. It's just a big variety. Yeah, I had this at 80. I dropped that to 60. Good for you, Lucinda. And that was already low, but you know how it is, Lucinda. If we don't have to pay that for ourselves, we pass that along. I'm going to wrap up. I do need to go cook for my husband, but not without a giveaway. I don't know if I want to give this away. I have just discovered it. I don't think I'd wear it, though. And I think it was an earring. Yeah, we'll wait, because that needs a discussion. That needs a discussion. We'd have to talk about it. We'd have to talk about this. Yes, it's all test sterling. But the way this is on here, and there's a pin. But yet it's permanently on here. I think it was no, it wouldn't have been an earring because it said brooch. But they put it on that chain to where you can't get it off. Oh, I can get it off. I need something for a giveaway. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. This torque is right under my ass. I'm like, where did I do that torque? Hang it back up, Mel. Hang it back up, Melanie. Put it away. Put it away. Put the other one away, too. I need to remember to look into my drawer and see if I got more torques. I had all three of them out. What are you going to do with me? Huh? What are you going to do with me? Let's grab out something that I was going to sell. I know. Why do I got hoops? I know in a bag. What the hell am I doing? Look at this. Where did this come from and why? I remember testing these, but why did I put them in a box? Oh, it's a ring stuck in another ring. I'm like, what is this? These ended up to be gemstones. I'll do them. Whenever, I'll add those in because they are tested. And I tested the gemstones. Those are like really ready to clean and bag. I don't know how the hell why they're in this box. Okay, you sit way back away from the edge. We're going to push your lid down. Thank you. No more catastrophes. No more. This is a nice chain. Is this adjustable? Nope. See, I can do adjustable rings as a giveaway. These are mostly rings. Where's my box of mixed jewelry? Oh, it's under the box of rings. Damn, y'all, damn. I could do it as a mystery and just put something in your bag. That's how I used to do it. I used to just surprise you. Maybe y'all like this surprise, or maybe you're like, I don't want this. See, I don't know. These are all rings too? I have 2 boxes of rings? What? What? These are rings too? No, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't think the things I really want to do a drawing on. Can I even do a drawing on? Sure. Yeah. All right. I'll give you a choice. That way you don't have to take something you don't need or don't want. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay. All right. So, no, these rings. These are old. I think they're Mexico. They're really interesting. Yeah. I had like $50 on these at one time. I guess I found these somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember why I put $50 on these, but I don't think they're worth that. But they are, they're Balinesian more than Mexico because of this. Or Indonesian, not Balinesian. It has this, so these are actually easy to wear earrings whenever you just have to pull them open. And then when you put them on, it's easier when they're in your ear than when they're loose like this because it's just there. So these are pretty cool. These are 1 inch and about 3/4. So that's choice one. These are from a Modern Museum of Art. These are gold over sterling, and these are not real pearls. So these are faux pearls with a simple hook. I'm not sure what era or what exhibit this was done after, but you do have your MMA tag here. And these are always heavily gold plated, not sterling, I don't think. Was this one? I think this one might have been marked sterling. Seems so. This was mine. I wore this quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually CMMA. Yeah, this, but it turned out to be modern. It was the museum. And then, yeah, it's got the 925. So there's vermeil, but they are faux pearls in the gold and in the silver pearls. This one I wore. Oh, yeah, you can hook it wherever you want. The largest is going to be a 7. Maybe just let's say 6 3/4. The biggest this is going to be is 6 3/4. Make it ever long, as short as you want, because this dangle's pretty. Because it's just a dangle with the chain and the pearls, so it's a pretty dangle. And we have this chain. This is a 28-inch chain, and it's. Are we missing the end? Yeah, that needs another jump ring. Ash. Okay. Well, that's a good choice, right? I think so. So the earrings and the bracelet. I know most are going to just take the earrings. I mean, the bracelet. Who knows? Somebody might have a different taste. I don't know. Let's do this quickly since I go cook. He's clearly worried about it to come up here and ask, what are you making with the wings? Did he start super early and it's ready at 5:30? Then nothing. We're just eating wings. I'll fry some potatoes. If it's done, I'm just frying some potatoes or just eat the damn wings. Eat some strawberry shortcake. I cut them berries yesterday. Let's do it. All right, we got 50 brave souls still in here with me. Thank y'all. Hit me with a like before y'all leave, please. I realize you got to be logged in to give a like, but take a minute. If you're not sub, it don't cost you nothing. Because my channel's really not growing, and I can show up looking like hell. I cuss. I get unorganized. Sometimes I lose shit, but my stuff is good, and my prices are better than anybody's, or at least equal to them. So I would really appreciate it. I really would. All right, let's just do a number because I'm being lazy, and I want to go see what he wants and cook him something. So let's do a number between 1 and we're down to between 1 and 48, and go. I love you guys too. Oh my God, Pam and Patrick, you guys are funny. How crazy. It's 11. I have been in my woo today, right? I'm in my woo. How about it's the two of you? I'll give you both. They're both coming to you guys. Congratulations. Why not? You both guessed it, or I don't know if you collaborated. I don't care. It's showing both of you. You both get them. That's all. I need a bigger bag, so you're gonna have to be stolen. 5 by 5. I'm 5 by 5, Patty, if you know the reference. Coming in 5 by 5. Aliens. Woo, I love that movie. Woo. People were getting out and walking out with the first one, Alien. So I went to the theaters to see it. Aliens, I saw them all in the theater. Love that series. And Predator, ooh, that was good too. The first one, Arnold. They've all been pretty good. I really love the one where it's the Predator and the aliens from Alien, the xenomorphs and the humans, and that one chick. I think she's a black chick. I don't know. She's dark skinned. She's melanated, and she's a badass. And she just insists because he's like, get away. He's trying to shoo her away from him. And it's just them, and she wants to survive. But she proves her assault. She saves his ass, but she's like, she keeps flushing. She's like, she's staying. She's like, I'm with you, fool. That's it. She saved his ass. She did. She saved it. That's such a good movie. Yeah, Alien versus Predator. That was a good movie. I haven't watched. I mentioned it the other day and I didn't watch it. I've been so busy. The Fifth Element. I like it. Okay, Multipass. A Big Bada Boom. I love that movie. And what's the other one I used to what? Oh, the Philip K. Dick one. Android 2. Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. What is that movie? Was called Blade Runner. And even the second Blade Runner was good too. It was good with, what is that actor's name? Forget. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you, Pamela and Patrick. Thank you. And congratulations. So, yeah, I'm just both. They're vastly different, but so they're two different, total different styles. Enjoy it. I do too. I do too. Cornelius. Yeah. Yeah, really good. So many good parts in that movie. So many, I'm a meat popsicle. And there's just some really great moments. There really are. Yeah, Blade Runner I really like too. Yeah, I'm a sci-fi girl. I am a sci-fi girl. I'm almost done. Chill out. Go on. Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. Oh, what's wrong? Are you limping? No, he just laid down. He has been outside with Mike. Of course, I'll check the dog. Ash probably tell me, get off. Go cook. Get out. Or somebody wants something I missed. No. Why is that showing up here? Oh my God, I was just bitching about these people sending me shit. Want me to sign some petition or something. Leave me alone. I gave money years ago, one time. Assholes, leave me alone. You're making me like gonna vote against you is what you're doing. Leave me alone. No, I don't vote on policy. I don't give a shit what color you are, what your thing is. Just do what you said you're going to. Oh, you're welcome, Shell. You're very welcome. You guys helped me out. I mean, it's like I say, sometimes, I don't think I've ever lost money. I think it all comes out in the wash in the end. I think so. I do get some crazy good jewelry. This stuff is kind of different. You kind of get that flavor. I'm raiding my jewelry boxes, and I got some really good jewelry. Get access to it. I'm like, I'm getting it. I just bought a gold. What was it I bought from T? And that awful. I don't remember what I bought from her. Oh, it's earrings, 14 karat gold. I think it was peridot, and I forget the other stone. Really big, juicy 14 karat gold earrings I bought from T yesterday. I bought a gold chain last weekend, the weekend before from Tanya. I'm always buying stuff, but I know value on things. I can look at things and tell and know that, yeah, that's a good price. I'm gonna grab it because it's usually things that are gonna, I know, appreciate, or they're undervalued, and I know the value of them. Yeah, that happens a lot. Well, I do clean them up, take care of them. I'm kind of psycho about wanting to bag shit up, aren't I? Keep how much stuff I have in bags. I want them separated. I want them out of those piles of jewelry. I don't want them just in there. I want to look at them. I want to label them. And then after that, well, before I go that far, I want to test them. Then they can go in a bag. But I got to go back and pull the bags and then clean them and really look at them. None of this has been done to accept the testing. The earrings will do on Saturday. None of these have been looked at for marks or stones or no. These were silver tested and put in the bags. I'm gonna bring another bag of rings like that too, just to mix it up next Saturday. So it's not all just the all earrings. Thank you for liking my things. I'm glad you guys like my things. But I still have lots and lots of really inexpensive things. Guys, these are all rings too that are bagged. I didn't realize I had this whole box. And there's still this bag. And this was in the stuff today. And I was like, why is this? Oh, I never did that. Damn it. I never did this pearl. There was another little bag that I was like, why do I have this bag of rings all by themselves? It was real juicy looking rings. And they had been stones tested. Those had been tested for the, I think I put them back in one of these boxes. So I still have a shit ton of rings. These have to be sterling tested still. So yeah, I'll be doing rings with the earrings. Yeah. I see you guys Friday night, if not before. I may do a pop-up Wednesday. Watch for me Wednesday around lunchtime. Maybe like 10 Eastern. And that's like what time for you guys? 7? So maybe I'll wait till 11. I don't know. That way I give y'all till 8 a.m. and do a clearance and go through some of these boxes full of bags from who knows. And it could be everything from little chains and necklaces to rings to bracelets to ankle bracelets, just pins, brooches, just whatever's in there. So it'll be a clearance. Like it's going to be $10 starts on stuff. It's going to be probably average. It's probably going to be 10 to high end. I don't know. I don't know what's in there. So I'll leave that open because there could be some like 1800 shit. There could be some 1700 stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, guys. All sterling. It's all sterling. So Wednesday, but I will post it up. I'll post it up. But I'm thinking probably 11 my time, and that way it gives you till 8. Gives you till 8. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Billy, enjoy the game. I don't watch the game. I used to be really into it. I used to go to the games. I was my blood red, deep orange. Yeah, Buccaneers here in Tampa. Yeah, I've got all the gear and stuff. I did my whole pool room, my whole billiards room in Bucks. I made the damn stools. I recovered the stools, painted the legs silver, put the black fabric on the top. Mm-hmm. I did some hand painting on some stuff, and I did a bunch of like paper. I made like different just stuff. I was an HTTV girl. I was a handy girl. Very crafty. Yeah. I was an advanced star in art in high school and stuff. I won like painting stuff. I mean, I was decent, not great. I wasn't doing serious oils. I was mostly doing, landscape watercolors, which are a lot easier. You've got a lot more room to mess up. A lot of freedom. All right, let me go see if his wings are done, or am I making tater salad and beans, or am I making beans, or am I making some French fries, or am I saying let's just eat the damn wings? Here's those wings. They were not in a bag. These are the ones that were gemstone tested and were checked out already. These were already checked out. All right, see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you guys got some killer pieces of jewelry. You got some nice native stuff. Really nice native stuff. There's more. Bye. Love you guys. Have a fun day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy.